Hello everyone and welcome to the plane. How is everyone doing today? I hope you're doing fantastic. Welcome on in. Hello Gare, how are you doing? Good to see ya. Today we are playing, as you can tell by the attorney's badge, we are playing more Ace Attorney. And I'm very excited. Last we left off, we found out it was the pretty girl. It's always the pretty girl, obviously. But hopefully, I don't know, hopefully it's not too hard. I think we're on what, day two? Day two of the trial? Maybe we're on the last day. I can't fully remember to be honest, but we're getting close to the end. Very close to the end here. But yeah. It looks like all my audio stuff got reset, which is epic because there's also an OBS update that I have to deal with tomorrow. So it's gonna be fun. But hey, it is what it is, and we're here. We're having a good time. But yeah. How's everyone doing today? Hope you're doing good, Gare. It's good to see ya. I got a little sick today at work, so I took the day off, or the half day off, or whatever the heck. I'm feeling a little better, not fully back, so no promises being 100% in the voice acting. I mean, I never am, but probably not, especially today. But yeah, we're gonna play this. I might cut it off a little early depending on how I'm feeling. We'll see. I do want to get through a fair amount. Excuse me. And then we'll see where we go from there. I've been playing, I mean, it's only been 2 days, but I've been playing Uma Musume pretty much every day since stream. I don't know. Now that I slightly understand how the game works, I really like them. I really like the game. It's so much fun, guys. So definitely expect more streams of that. Maybe not every Saturday, but I'm at least going to play it. I think Saturday we'll probably do the main story. Now that I have it caught up and I understand how it works, I think I can beat the main story. So I'm excited. But yeah. Discovered that YouTube has these funny little personal emotes. Yeah. YouTube is doing stuff. I think they might have added that a while ago, but I never knew how to use it. So maybe I'll have to see how to add YouTube emotes, although I may just not have the ability to for my channel or whatever. But yeah. And then Wednesday we're gonna do some Valentine's Day dates due to how the gap is on JP versus global server. Valentine's Day is this week. So we're gonna do the Valentine's Day dates. I'm so excited, guys. I'm so excited. I have so many that we can go on. I've been saving up so many dates. We're gonna get so many chocolates. I'm very excited. But yeah, it should be fun. But today we go back to the law offices, or at least I think that we're in court. We're not going to the law offices today. I mean, maybe we will, but I don't know. I think we're like mid-trial, so it might be a while. I got some dandelion tea. I think I had some a long time ago, maybe like a couple, 2 or 3 weeks ago. It was very good. So I'm having it again. Dandelion tea for the win. But yeah. All right. I say we get going. I don't have too much else to yap about. I don't think so. Yeah. Let's keep on going. Here we go. Wrong button. All right. 1 second here. I'm gonna fix this. All my audio got messed up, so I need to fix this. Okay. I think you guys can hear that, but I needed to fix the transition. Okay. I think we're good here. Let me click on this. Pray to God that the game doesn't crash. It hasn't crashed in a while, but I'm still scared. I'm still scared. All right, let's load in. So last time we were 10:03 sounds nice. I'm gonna honestly, I might try because I might try to end before 10 tonight so I can go to sleep a little early. But we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. Maybe I'm gonna be really into it. Maybe when your YouTube viewership gets bigger, yeah, Mr. Lonely, yeah, one day. It's tough to grow on YouTube live streaming. I mean, it's tough to grow for live streaming, period. It's like the hardest thing to grow. Shorts are definitely the easiest way to grow, but shorts almost never, very, very, very rarely convert straight to viewership. Because people who watch shorts, not long live streams, so... Yeah, it's gonna be tough, but one day it will be more than you, Gare. One day. I believe. Alright, let's go. But hey, until then, you'll be able to say you're the first YouTube viewer. That's your claim to fame. And I think there might have been 1 or 2 people before you, but you know what? They're not here anymore. So you know what? You get that. You get that. You get the honor of being my first ever YouTube viewer. How's that? Oh man. All right, so I think I stopped right before we did her. We stopped right before we did her cross-examination. I totally forgot what was happening. Did we get any new? No, we didn't get any new. Oh my god. Evidence. Jesus, man. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. We found out that she was in the medical office or the doctor's office because of the shoes. The shoes. I also found this lamp that's broken and it has blood on it, possibly. Yeah, I'm trying to get back to on my old YouTube channel, or I would call it my main, because I'm working on making actual videos for that. I used to post a lot of shorts on my main YouTube channel, but so I'm trying to do 1 a week. I'm not setting myself to I used to be like every Sunday, wake up, post a short. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm just making at least 1 throughout the week at some point. So I think this week, spoilers, I guess. My gacha luck in Uma Musume was too crazy, so like that was pretty. As soon as that was happening, I was like, all right, this is gonna make it into a short, because that's like absurd. So that's gonna be this week's short. It's gonna be my gacha pulls. But hey, I need to set up a clip command. I should be able to set up a clip for YouTube as well, where you type in !clip. It should work. I'm not sure though. We'll see. But I'm gonna set up clips because hey, if you guys want to clip something funny and then tell me to make a short out of it, I would gladly do that. I would gladly do that. And then I'll be able to make these shorts easier. I'll be able to find funnier stuff. But yeah. All right, so let's get back to this here. That night, I went to ask Dr. Meraktis for the chart. I had no intention of ever letting the chart fall into Kataki family's hands. Yeah, this was because she wanted to marry him, and then he was gonna die, so she would get the fortune. She wanted to marry into the family, so she needed him to be alive or something like that. Makes sense. I think that's what she was doing. But Dr. Meraktis didn't understand. For some reason, he thought Kitaki's had sent me. So I gave up and went home. All I did was talk to him. Okay. Let's press, now that we've reread this. Yes, make all the future viewers bow to you. Hold it! Hold it! So, you did go to steal that chart. Were you listening? I said I asked him for it.
The victim was a good man, a man in good health. I don't see how she could have coerced him.
Judge, have you ever heard of this thing called a gun? In America, we use them all the time. It's very coercive. No matter how good health you are, because it will very easily put you in not good health.
true. It would have been impossible without a pistol.
Yeah, but what if she did have a pistol? I'll admit, I wanted that chart. That much is true. My reason was simple. But we also have this perceive, but I don't think we can notice anything right now. Yeah, we have to watch her hand, and we'll see if she moves her finger. But so far, I don't see anything. It certainly would have put a damper on your wedding plans, I'd say. Not only that, if the Kitakis had gotten that chart, I'd probably be with Dr. Meraktis now, pulling the great noodle stand in the sky.
It seems our witness was in a fix as well.
Who would want to die pulling a noodle stand? Oh, so why is that important? Why is the noodle stand important? When I die, it will be my disappearing mysteriously in the middle of a magic deck. Trucy, don't make me think about you dying. You just became like my second favorite side character. I don't want to think about you dying. Don't die, Trucy. Could we be a little less morbid, please? So you see, I needed that chart. Okay. He didn't understand. He wouldn't listen to a word I was saying. The moment he saw me, he started to tremble. I thought, what a sad excuse for a man. Why did he tremble? Please don't smile like that anymore. It's creepy. He was practically delusional. Okay, so he thought someone had sent him. Oh, so because she was dating him. So she'd be like, oh, she must have been sent by him. Or at least that's what she's saying. They sent you? He thought the Kitakis had sent me to get the chart. Well, I mean, that's what you were there for, right?
It makes sense. You are their son's fiance.
Don't make me laugh. The Kitakis send me. They don't play that way. Yeah, it would be weird to send a fiance. Unless it could be like a... If you want to be part of the family, you got to do this job. You know, it could be that kind of thingy maybe. But I don't think they would do that. Because the whole thing is... the main guy, what's his name? Yeah, Winfred. He doesn't want to be a part of it anymore, so... He wouldn't have done that. If they'd known about that chart, they would have gone in there with guns blazing. But I couldn't convince the trembling doctor otherwise. So I gave up and went home. If that was really all that happened, what were all those noodle bowls doing in there? How should I know? There weren't any bowls when I went. I know that much. Ah, yes. Thank you, Nappy. Join the Discord. It's fun in there. I am going to post a lot about Uma Musume because I am now obsessed with Haru, my new obsession. So if you like her, or if you don't like her, join. It's fun. Why don't you let me be and go look for your killer someplace else, all right? Do I detect an uncertainty there? This is my last chance. Apollo, any word from your bracelet? Yeah, actually. I failed to respond. I couldn't see a thing. It's up to you, Apollo. Time to perceive the truth. Here comes justice. Okay, so now we have to perceive this. Do we know, or do we just have to guess on all of these? Because I don't really see a Twitch anywhere. Maybe we're just supposed to guess, because this is the only one where it's possible here. I guess we'll try perceiving. Maybe this is just something we have to do on all of them as well as pressing. That night I went to Dr. Meraktis for the chart. Let's hear it again. Can I just look like somewhere else? Alright, what if I stop? If I pass? Okay. Interesting. Alright, so this is fun. I'm glad that this is like an actual... I thought it was just going to be like a storytelling mechanic, but now it's an actual gameplay mechanic. So we just have to do this every single time. Oh, I can't even see that low. Did her Adam's apple move? I don't think it did. I'm gonna pass. This is definitely an interesting gameplay mechanic. I don't know if I like it. After, let's hear it again. Do I just... Am I just supposed to watch their hands? I don't think it's anything here. Let's hear it again and look around. One more time, I want to look at her face. No, I don't think it's anything. Okay, we got 2 more here. Perceive! Sent me. Okay. I don't hear anything. I don't see anything there. I'll do one more time and I'll go down to like her arm maybe? I feel like it's got to be hands or face, right? Those are the only things that that would ever give away someone, right? Okay. All right, last one here. Gave up and went home. Oh, there it is. Did you see it? I see it. Okay, so it's pretty obvious what it's supposed to be. I get it now. So you just have to look for these tiny, tiny little things. Darcy blows. Gotcha. Do I get punished for this? I don't know if I get punished. Well, I guess probably not, right? Because this is like pressing. All I did was talk and lie. What? Show me proof. I'm pretty sure about this one. I think I'm getting the hang of this. A little slip in confidence, they give it all away. The proof is you, Miss Tiala. All I did was talk to him, you claim? Yet you can't hide your own nervous twitch when you say those words. My twitch? What are you talking about? You have a habit of scratching the area around your neck with the edge of your scarf. What? What? Alright, the one thing I don't get though is like if somebody has a nervous twitch, I feel like they wouldn't know. Or if they called it out, I mean, maybe they could retroactively think, you know? Like, I guess at this point, like when I'm nervous, I kind of touch my hair and like, you know, spin it or whatever. So maybe I would know, but I don't know if you would subconsciously be able to tell. Maybe. It's working better than I hoped. Her unconscious actions tell the truth she won't say. Habits and lies. 2 dots. Connect the dots and find the truth. Don't look at me like that. I told you the truth. And it seems that when you recall what really happened that night in the office, you can't keep your hands off your neck, can you? It seems that nervous habits are unconscious reactions that manifest when someone is trying to hide something. You can't hide behind your scarf, Miss Tiala. Something happened between you and the victim in the Merakti's office. And I've got proof to show exactly what happened. I don't! What do you mean? Phoenix, what do you mean you have proof? I don't have proof, Phoenix. Oh man, I knew you were bluffing, huh? I could tell by the way you fondled your spiky hair. Ah, she found my habit. That's kind of funny. Also, you didn't have to use the word fondled. Wait, this was an autosave, right? Let's try out the autosave. Oh, cool. Autosave, cool. Autosave for the win. Okay, so now I need to know that when I go in, I need to find the evidence too. Although I guess that would narrow it down, so I guess I could just make a save once I get there. Okay, what really happened in the office? You can't keep your hands off your neck. Okay. Do I have proof? Did I show this yet? I have proof it shows exactly what happened. Is it? Oh, is it the... I haven't shown the lamp yet, so maybe it's the lamp. What? What's that? You're touching your scarf again. Got him. There's something unusual about this lamp. The bulb is broken, and there's a red splotch on the cord. Huh? Seeing how you hide your neck, I think I can come up with a plausible explanation for the lamp's stay. Oh, okay. So it's because she cut herself on the... Maybe Dr. Maracty's hit her with the lamp or something? Interesting. Okay, so it's not just the fact that... So the nervous twitches are also give you signs of what happened. So because she was scratching her neck, she was lying, and it means something happened to her neck. Okay, interesting. But I thought she was like also spinning her ring, which had nothing to do with it, unless I'm forgetting wrong. Well, spit it out. This talking in circles nonsense is killing me. It's killing me too, Phoenix. Or Phoenix, Apollo. Very well. The real answer is very simple. Miss Alita Tiala, please remove your scarf. Take it off. Eee. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Take off the scarf and go to jail. Don't you dare object. This is the trial to determine what happened in that park. Yet we seem to have drifted off target. It's very important. We'll find out soon enough if we're drifting. And as soon as the witness removes her scarf. I won't do it. This is insane. I'm an unrelated third party. You can't order me to remove my clothes.
Miss Tiala, I'm afraid you've forgotten what's already been proven.
What?
You're hardly unrelated. Please remove your scarf.
I actually really do like the judge. Like, he's being more of a judge. He's still like a little like, ooh, a woman, but he's like when it was like earlier, like April, May and all that other stuff, he was like, what? You can do whatever you want, pretty lady. And now he's like, I really can't. I mean, yeah, you might be pretty, but like, you gotta do the stuff now. He's turning a new leaf. He's getting wiser with age. He's getting better the older he gets. What a man. No. Take it off. Take off the scarf. I knew it. So I was right, wasn't I, Miss Tiala? Your head isn't attached to your body. You're using the scarf to hold your head on. I knew it. Ooh. Your neck. That isn't what I think it is. Oh, so she was strangled with the rope. Okay, or with the cord. Something did happen that night at the Maracty's clinic. You needed to get that chart back no matter what it took. Even if you had to steal your fiance's pistol to do it.
But wait! Looking at this lamp and the witness's neck, it looks like the very opposite happened.
Exactly. The victim in the clinic that night was this witness specifically. You tried to threaten Dr. Merakes and he attacked you. That's what happened that night at the Merakes clinic. Irk. Oh my god. Trauma. Where? Oh, it's the feathers from her like front piece. Okay, I see. I was like, where are those feathers keep coming from? Bonk.
Order, order, order. Will someone please tell me what really happened?
I told you the truth already. I went to the clinic that night to warn Dr. Merakes. Look at that face! Look at his face! Look at Dr. Merakes' goofy face! What is he doing? That gangster knows everything. He's coming for you. Looks like my clinic's seen its last patient. We have to get rid of that chart. Quick, open your safe. Give it to me. So, you could save your own skin? What? I know what you're up to. You want in with the family. And if they see the chart, you're finished. Leaving me to hold in the short straw. But if I'm going down, I want some company. You. And what happened next? He jumped at me and knocked me to the floor. Then he took the cord. Oh my god, dude. Paul Merakes was serious. Deadly serious. Or Pal? His name was Pal? His name is Pal. I don't know why I didn't know that. You know, I don't know why I thought that everyone would be kind of nice, but they're all literally gangsters. So literally no one's gonna be nice, obviously. It may be Winfrey. Well, he still was a mafia leader, so he probably had a lot of people killed. But yeah, literally everyone here is evil. I don't know why I thought Pal might have actually been a good person. But I mean, he literally stole Eldune's like career and everything, so yeah. He really tried to strangle me. So how did you stop him? I must have blacked out. Oh, so you just passed out and he thought you died. I got lucky, I guess. Gavin, what do you have?
So you were the victim.
And the red splotch on the cord was your lipstick. I didn't want to... Wait, what? Why was it her lipstick? You could have just made that blood. Why did it have to... The rope wasn't around her mouth, it was around her neck. What do you mean? I didn't want to remember that night. That's why I didn't bring it up. There, are you both happy now? I mean, yeah. I am sorry you had to go through that, but you also murdered someone. So, like... I'm sorry you went through that. That's horrible. But one, you threatened to kill a man. Two, you did kill a man. I'm sorry. That's not a way to deal with your trauma. That sucks. And we'll get you help, but I'm sorry, you gotta go to prison. You got to. And we get you therapy when you're in prison, but you gotta go. Oh, I'm sorry. Eh? I was out cold, almost killed. And you claim I then snuck in the noodle stand. But how could I? Oh, so she actually didn't kill. Okay, so that's what they're saying. Bunk.
Well, one thing is clear. We know now what really happened to the Merakes clinic.
Or at the Merakes clinic.
And it would seem that our victim was not entirely without blame himself.
I'm sorry. I get so nervous just thinking of it. It's hard to breathe. Okay, so she did not kill someone. So my title is a lie. It's not always the pretty lady. Whoops, my bad. I jumped way too hard. Way too ahead of the game. I told you everything. Can I go home now? No! Still threatens someone with a gun. Still a crime. Well, I don't know. No, because if anything... I mean, this is a really... Everyone's bad in this situation. And I mean, I'm not a lawyer. This is just my personal morals and opinions. You did threaten him with a gun. And yes, he did it very evilly. He went way too far, but he did act in self-defense. He thought he was gonna get shot. So yeah, I don't know. That's tough. That's a tough one. I don't know what I would do in that case. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know what I would do. You obviously don't deserve that if that's what happened. But, you know, nobody deserves to get strangled. That sucks. Or get killed. But, I don't know. I don't know what I would do. I mean, she definitely would have to go back to court, because even if all this is true, she still did lie. I mean, no, you're allowed, in this universe, you're allowed to lie in court. As long as you tell the truth at the end, by the end of your witness cross-examination, you're allowed to lie a lot. Obviously not like that in real life, but in this game, you can lie as much as you want.
You bear some responsibility for the events of the day, that's true. Yet, if you were also a victim, this court would owe you some sympathy. Well, Mr. Justice, I believe this clears up the remaining questions for Miss Tiala.
When did this happen? Suddenly, everyone's sympathizing with her. Well, I mean, yeah, but... I don't know what to think anymore, Apollo. Okay, so that's kind of cool. I like this. Is this the first, like, ambiguous... Obviously, we're going to find an actual murderer eventually. But this might be one of the first, like, ambiguous... Because usually, like, if somebody does something wrong, even if they're not the murderer, it's very clear. They're like, this is a bad person. Even though they didn't kill someone, they're still a bad person. Is it the first time where they're like, it's a bad person, but something bad, like horrible, did happen to her? And she's clearly traumatized. That's interesting. I know there's a lot of people who could easily make up their mind, but it's cool that they're showing ambiguity here. That's cool. I like it. Ambiguity in my Phoenix Wright game? Yes, please. I mean, is that it? Do we know everything we need to know about Miss Tiala? Bunk.
Very well, this finishes the cross-examination of this.
Oh, Gavin's not done yet. Maybe she did. Did I say all of this for nothing? Please tell me I wasted my time. Not so fast. This party's just getting started. Now we rock. Oh, I went way too hard on the music there. What? Those spikes on your head are softer than they look. Or do you not have the stomach to go all the way?
Prosecutor Gavin?
Balmerakti's choked Alita Tiala. She fell unconscious. But what happened next? He's right. There's more that we don't know. But she was choked hard enough to leave that mark. She would have been out for a while. Even still, what if it was her in the noodle stand? Oh, okay. So literally my entire talk about them being okay. So she did do it. Okay. So it is, oh man. Ace Attorney, you had a chance. You had a chance. I mean, I'm not upset, but I was kind of excited for a little bit of gray character. Alita Tiala half dead. Dr. Meraki's pulling that stand. And a bullet fired from inside the noodle stand. What if it's all true? We might have already figured out what truly happened that night. Miss Alita Tiala, as you can see, we're not through with you just yet. You really want to blame me for this murder, don't you? You too, Prosecutor Gavin. Me? Fräulein. Or Fraulein, I think is what I decided on. I only wish to know the truth. Yay! Dude, Clavier's okay. He's getting up there. He's getting up there in one of my favorite prosecutors now. He's a man of honor. He's a man of justice and truth. I love it. I love it. Oh, this is cool. Well, let's go back over what we learned up until now. On the day of the murder, Waki saw his checkup report, from which he learned about the bullet still inside of him. So he took a pistol from the family stash with the intent to give Dr. Merakti some of his own medicine. And Miss Tiala heard about this from Waki. She went to the Merakti's clinic ahead of him in order to get rid of the chart with her signature. But then, something happened. Forgot to say that she went there with a gun. Sounds like you figured everything all out. But remember, I was the victim. I was out cold. But what about Dr. Meraktis? That does seem to be the problem. He just had strangled Alita Tiala. Perhaps he thought to death. When did he do after his crime? I was just knocked out, not dead. From the state of his clinic and that scene in the park, I think it's clear what the good doctor did next. Well, Herr Forehead, care to guess? Was he gonna put her body in the cart and then bury her? Was he gonna bury or dump the body? Is that what he was doing?
Well, Justice, what did Dr. Meraktis do?
Maybe. He did think he killed Alita Tiala. Do I have evidence to show what he did next? Do I? Oh, wait. Didn't we find slippers in the garbage? Big toe print found on the slipper. I don't have a choice. Why I can't save. What do you mean? You can't force me to do this? You can't force me to do this game. I need to make saves all the time now. Wait a minute, can I look at this? Okay, wait, these are hers, right? Match, which means they were worn by the same person. So these were found... Oh, man. I want to say, do I have evidence to show what he did next? It's either the slippers that were found or the fact that we found Eldoon's noodles. I wish it said on these records where we found them, because I know that we found them. I know that we found the slippers in the garbage can. Maybe the cart? Victim died pulling it. Okay. I'm more sad that I wasn't able to make a save, because my last save was... I can't reload right now. I'm gonna try the slippers, and then maybe I'll try the cart.
Take that!
This evidence shows what he did next. Yeah, no, I screwed that up. Shows what, hair forehead? All right, let's just... Where's my autosave? Let's see what that one is. Oh, I have no autosaves. Oh, because I'm saving the game. I'll just start over at day 1 here. Yeah. Okay. Wait, let me check loads. What is my autosave? Oh, man. Oh, man. It's over. Okay, let's see.
Your smile has a sort of sick desperation to it, Mr. Justice.
What, the smile?
Let's try again, shall we? Well, Mr. Justice, what did Meraktis do?
I want to try a load. It's fine. Let's just see how bad this autosave is. Oh, that wasn't that bad. Okay, it's not that bad of an autosave. Maybe I don't have to worry about it. Maybe I can just have maybe I can just have an autosave from now on. Okay. I don't remember there being autosaves in the other trilogy. Maybe there were and I just never did them. Alright, let's overwrite this save. Okay. Do I have evidence? Alright, so we'll try the cart. Cart time! Alright. Look at you, Gare. You totally knew. You actually knew. Awesome. As his next move, Dr. Meraktis stole Guy Eldoon's noodle stand. What? Killing me disturbed him that much? So much he randomly stole a noodle stand. I guess, yeah, maybe he just meant literally what did he do next. Maybe I jumped the gun way too far by saying he put her body in it. It wasn't so random. Remember, all the bowls in the clinic's foyer. Bowls that belonged inside the stand. I think it's pretty obvious, don't you? So I was right. That's the thing with these games. A lot of times I know the answer, and I just have no idea what they want me to say. Because I knew he he was going to put her body in the cart. Well, I mean, once, you know, like a couple minutes ago, but I had no idea how to show that. But thank you, Gare. You figured it out. I'm so happy. That stand at the clinic. That stand was at the clinic. However, the question is, why did he remove the bowls? I'm getting more tea. Hold on, everyone in court. I'm pouring a cup of tea. Okay. Maybe because the stand was heavy. Or he wanted to put something in the stand in their place.
Ah! Wait, you don't mean...
I do. Dr. Merakes did replace those bowls with something. Your corpse, Miss Tiala. My corpse? Dr. Merakes panicked. He thought he killed you. His next move would be to dispose of the body. But that's crazy talk. You're all crazy. Then let's think about it. Logically, the doctor had a place to dispose of you in mind. But on his way there, who should he run into but the defendant, Waki Kataki? I question your logic.
What's this, Prosecutor Gavin?
The park is a dead end. Why would he head in that direction to begin with? PlayStation Journey series, yeah. Yeah, you're already an ace. You're the best attorney. You're the great ace attorney. Oh no, that's a different guy. Great ace attorney is his own person. That's like Phoenix's great-great-grandfather or something like that. Oh, that's right. He had no reason to go there. Oh, now I get it. It was a trick. That spoiled brat made him do it. He made the doctor steal the stand.
Objection!
Tell me, why would somebody go to a dead end? Unless the park was his destination. What? Bunk.
Apparently, the defense has an idea. Tell us where Dr. Merakes was heading to the stand.
No, I didn't hit it fast enough. I can't say. Oh, there we go. I'm a little baby who doesn't like losing health.
Here, please show us on this diagram. To exactly where the victim was dragging the stand.
Here? This is a river, right? I hope this is a river. I hope this is a river, dude.
Take that!
There, that's a river.
Yes, Your Honor. I scarcely need to explain why. Perfect place to dispose of a body. He was going to throw me into that river. He didn't have many other options, Fräulein. Law school, here I come. Yeah, no, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Rest in pieces. I believe this clears up all of the remaining questions. The victim pulling the stand and the defendant before him. And inside that stand, you, Miss Atleta Tiala. Yatta, join the Discord. Thank you, Nappy. Irk. And then, the denouement. Wesley Sticker. Wesley Stickler of panty snatching fame walks up. Seeing the two men, he shouts in that instant. We don't need to keep showing these 3D animations. Oh my god, it's gonna X-ray vision? Yeah! These 3D animations are awesome, dude. They really tried. They really did try. So I shot him. You were the only one who could have stolen Waki's pistol. It had to be you. It had to be you.
Well, Miss Tiala.
Nice work. Okay, so yeah, all that talk about ambiguity and gray character, gray morality, no. The pretty girl did it. Okay, well at least I didn't clickbait you guys, I guess. I didn't clickbait. It was the pretty girl. You mean I'm right? I mean, you've done a fine job dreaming up a story to get that spoiled brat off the hook. You're the one who's dreaming. Apollo's backed up everything he said with facts. If you're so sure he's making it up, give us another reason. Why was Dr. Merakes pulling that stand through the park? Who knows? But there's one gaping hole in your logic. I think Mr. Gavin knows whereof I speak. Whereof what? I can't believe she's still trying to deny this.
Is that true, Prosecutor Gavin?
Must I always be the one to point out Herr Forehead's errors? I mean, maybe. Maybe. If the judge isn't going to do it, it's literally your job to do that. Yeah, maybe there really is something. Oh, we have ads starting soon. I believe Fraulein speaks of Herr Doctor's car. His car? That's right. The Merakti's clinic has that big garage. You saw him through the cart? Did she know that Merakti's was there? So here's the thing with the, I'll show you the cart. So the cart has, I thought about that too, but the cart has a curtain. So you could either like see a shadow or you could have just moved it out of the way. So it's not like a solid cart. So you could have just literally seen him through the cart, which it is interesting because there's no hole. There's no hole in the cart. So I assume she moved the stuff out of the way. All right, it looks like ads have started on Twitch. I hope you have fun in the ads, and I will see you in a bit while I spin the cart.
Speed.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
In which that a green sport car, was it?
Why would he steal the stand in the first place? If he wanted to carry a body, he would have used his car. Well, also, it would have been weird to drive your car up to the river, but pulling a stand is not as weird. Yeah. And so we find our victim without probable cause to steal the stand. In our defense without a case. I have an idea. You know that green car? I bet it wouldn't run. It was broken. Ah, what an excellent counter argument, Fraulein. Too bad you're quite wrong. Eh? Don't tell me you've forgotten what happened to your daddy. Daddy? That's right. That night the car hit Mr. Wright. Yeah, that's what made the car not function. That's why the car didn't function, because it hit a person. It's that green sports car.
Oh yes, I'd nearly forgotten about it.
Afterward, he drove it back to the garage and ran fine. Well, maybe he didn't want to take a broken car out. Maybe it was like smashed. That's right. So why didn't he use his beloved sports car, I mean, yeah, he just hit somebody with it. Why did he hit Phoenix with it, though? Man, we're gonna need day 3 of investigations, aren't we? A glaring contradiction, to be sure. More glaring than your forehead. Bro, you need to leave my forehead alone. What would my forehead ever do to you? Man. No. No. It's so close. Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Order, order, order. Well, Mr. Justice, why didn't Mr. Merakti use his car to carry the body?
I don't know. Let's make a save and find out, Your Honor. Is that a groan of surrender I hear? Some advice. Now's a good time to reveal all you know. Everything you've learned over the last 2 days. Everything I've learned. Bonk.
Mr. Justice, this contradiction casts doubt on your entire case. This truly is your last chance. The defense will explain what happened that night.
He carried the body in the car. Car didn't run. Somebody else stole the stand. Would the car have run? Because this, like, I get you don't need a mirror to. I was gonna say maybe he. I was gonna jokingly say maybe he didn't drive the car because he needed a mirror. But I don't think somebody else could have stolen this stand. Maybe he did put the body in the car. I don't know. Let's just do that. That's my best guess. I think he might have actually put it in there and then maybe it just didn't work out or something. The victim used the car to carry the body. Ah, so you're throwing out everything you've proven up until now. Well, if the car wasn't broken, I admire adaptability in the face of impossible odds. Yet, this does not explain why he was pulling the stand. What's going on? Is Prosecutor Gavin trying to tell me something?
Perhaps we need to ask you again. Okay.
This is truly your last chance. I doubt it. Fine, somebody else stole the stand. Actually, it was somebody else who stole this. Okay, no, that's wrong.
But why was the victim pulling it?
Well, he would have had to steal it from someone else.
We're back where we started, Mr. Justice.
Got an explanation for why he didn't use the car. It's always the last one, dude. I'm so bad at this. It's illegal to drive without... Yeah, I guess that's true. That is true. But also, he did murder somebody, so I don't know if... Well, yeah, he probably would have been pulled over immediately. That's a toughie. Without explanation for why he didn't use the car.
I'll ask you again.
This is truly your last chance. Somehow I don't think it's my last chance, Your Honor, but whatever. Car didn't run. So the answer was, actually, you're wrong. That's kind of dumb. I have an idea. It's all coming together. That night, Dr. Merakes couldn't use his car. Oh, was it because the panties were in it? That would still make the car run, though. Right? The car would still run. Huh, now you're making even less sense than usual. Not according to my information, Miss Tiala. Put one and one together and the explanation is simple.
If it's so simple, perhaps you can show us some evidence.
Okay, so it was the mirror. I don't know why I didn't want to believe the mirror.
Take that!
This is proof why the car broke down that night. Well, Prosecutor Gavin.
Ah, it's proof of a malfunction, all right. A malfunction. What? Come on, dude. Gare, you should be the attorney. Get these losers out of here. We definitely need. You need a side view mirror.
The court accepts this evidence.
Okay, very funny, guys. Okay. I think it was this one. Bonk. Car didn't run. But what else would it be? I guess I'm gonna guess it's the panties. It's not gonna run because the panties were stuffed in the exhaust pipe. I really hate that I'm calling them panties. They're bloomers, but they do call them panties, and I hate it. Okay.
Take that!
What's that?
Let's see now. We're panties again.
I know. Panties again. Bonk, bonk, bonk. All sorts of things come out of my panties. Stop. Stop, Trucy. Even the truth. Thank you. Thank you, Trucy. I'm telling your dad. I'm telling your dad. I'm taking those away. You've lost your magic privileges. Another crime was committed on the night of the murder. The theft of the panties. The latest in the string of similar thefts, actually. But that night, the snatcher was caught in the act. A brave young girl chased the thief until he hid. In the Merakes clinic garage. What? The snatcher hid the panties there before running. Perhaps someone in this court remembers where he hid them.
Why, weren't they found in the car's exhaust pipe?
Exactly. By the way, I learned something yesterday. A very important piece of information. And I learned it from you, Prosecutor Gavin. So you were here investigating? And I was on my way home when my hog gave up the ghost. Your hog? My motorcycle won't start. Clogged exhaust pipe. Too bad. It looks like such a nice bike, too. Hard to believe that it could break just from that. Cars, motorbikes, they're all the same. Clog the exhaust and they won't run. Oh. So I was supposed to remember that. I mean, I'm sure I could have figured that out, but that's nice that they actually said that. My, how interesting. Miss Tiala and the doctor were struggling. The panty snatcher stuck into Merakes' garage. From that time until the time we found these, the car wouldn't start. Also, maybe that's a failsafe, right? Because I know that's like how people used to like off themselves. Sorry to get dark, right? They would stuff something in the tailpipe and then the CO2 would, do that. So maybe there's like a kill switch nowadays, because I've never heard of, like, cars should still start. I'm gonna go try that. Let me go test my theory really quick. Let me go stuff something in my tailpipe and see if it turns on. Real quick. I'll be back, I promise. No, I feel like they would still start though, right? I'm able to skip over that logic if that's not realistic, but I feel like they totally turn on. What? That's what Dr. Meraki's had to. That's why Dr. Meraki's had to use the noodle stand. It was the next closest thing he could think of. Well, Miss Tiala? Thanks, Gavin. I really appreciate the guitar solo. It really rounds my argument out. This wraps your doubts up quite nicely, I think. So it does. Okay, so she's admitting now? Come on, man. Let me test the theory, yeah. Where? Where am I? So dark, can't see. Cramped. Pain. My throat's burning.
What's your problem?
You, Doc! I know what you did! Walkie? You lied to me! So, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give you a taste of your own medicine, man!
Wait, let me explain.
Fine, I'll give you your last request.
Listen, you're being tricked, but not how you think. It's not just me.
No! He'll ruin everything! I have to stop him. Cease this at once, you... Bam. Back, newer modern cars have fail-safes. Yatta! I would really hope so. I'm sure enough people would have tested that where they're like, you know what, let's just make that a fail-safe. Well, there we go. She confessed. Funny, this isn't the way it was supposed to turn out. Well, yeah. Very few people murder people and expect to get caught. Well, actually, no, that's probably not true. A lot of people probably realize it instantly where they're like, I made a mistake. But, you know. Oh well, too bad. Oh well. Oh well.
There's still one mystery. How did you manage to disappear from that stand?
In the silence after the shot, I heard the witness was running. I believe we heard as much from Wesley Stickler. He went to use the public phone to inform the police, which is when I made my escape. Which is when you left that slipper print. Dr. Merakes didn't bother taking my slippers off. I threw them out after I stepped in the paint, though. That was your mistake. No, my biggest mistake was coming to you for help, Mr. Justice. Yeah. Yeah, it was. I was gonna say, like, what do you mean? And then I was like, no, that was your biggest mistake. Why? Why did you come for me? You asked me to get Walkie innocent. And I did that. So this was your own fault. Yeah? I believed in you. You and your anything agency. If anyone could get Walkie declared guilty, it was you. You told me to get him declared innocent. Oh, you had no faith in me. Oh, okay. Bonk.
I believe we've reached a conclusion of sorts.
Okay, so these cases are 2-day trials. Very interesting. I like that. Because each section is now a lot longer. Okay, unless they all change.
Prosecutor Gavin, how is Miss Alita Tiala doing?
She confessed to everything. We're processing her arrest now. Prosecutor Gavin sure seems calm for someone who just lost. Well, he doesn't care. He wants the truth. I think he already knew. Yeah, he knew. He was having fun. He figured out she was the killer a while ago. I mean, we all knew. We all knew. We just needed to prove it. Some advice. Now's a good time to review all you know. Everything you've learned over the last 2 days. He lost, but I didn't exactly win either. Yeah, you did. You did win. Something the matter, Hair Forehead.
Bonk. Looks like it's time to announce a verdict. Not guilty. Let's go.
We did it. Yatta. I don't think Walkie's happy though. Bonk.
Court is adjourned.
Fade to black. We did it. June 17th, 412, District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Great job, Apollo. You did it. Yeah, we did it. Somehow. Walkie's off the hook. Free to become the gangster he's always wanted to be. And he has you to thank. Hey, attorney man. You're gonna pay for what you did to my Alita, Holmes. Or to blame, I guess. He's gonna kill me. You give my Alita back. Stupid pointy-headed attorney with the death wish. I mean, she murdered someone, Walkie. I don't know what you want me to do.
Enough, Walkie.
There he is, the man. Mr. Kitaki.
It's high time you opened your eyes, Walkie.
What do you know, old man? I think it's about time you opened your eyes. Giving up their life trying to become some kind of businessman.
Don't talk about what you don't understand, Walkie.
I'm afraid that guard is going to throw them both out. If not in jail, wouldn't that be a happy ending? Hey, maybe we can help them out. You know why Mr. Kitaki needs to make so much money? We know why Mr. Kitaki needs to make so much money. Maybe we should tell Walkie. Oh, Walkie, Apollo has something to tell you. What do you mean, me? I don't want to do that. Who brought party poppers to the courtroom? Ah, yes. This must be your first courtroom. Your first day as attorney. That is, it's built into the courtroom. Those are like, they have confetti cannons built in. Built into the courtroom system. It's very cool. They only do it when we win. Way to put me on the spot. Eh? What's that? Tell him the reason why, Apollo. I don't have a good reason. I've never made a save for these, but I want to see because I want to get the right answer. Why is Mr. Karate trying to become a businessman? Because of this pink cell phone. Maybe because of that. Maybe, oh, maybe it could be so he raises money to do the surgery, so he can pay for the surgery. I'm gonna guess this. I have no idea. Let's guess this. Think about it, Walkie. Think about your condition. I talked with your mother, Little Plum, yesterday. It pays, but we need a lot of money right now. Clean money, that is. She doesn't mean... You aren't really... are you?
I searched the globe and I found one. A doctor who can take that bullet out of you, Walkie. It is an expensive procedure.
Man, but you got plenty of money already, don't you?
I won't use it. It was the gangster life that did this to you, Walkie. I want to help you, and I want to do it clean.
Oh, man. Oh, man, those were his eyebrows? Those were his eyebrows? Wait, what? I thought those were like shadows over his eyes. What do you mean those are his eyebrows the whole time? Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Cinema. Absolute cinema. Let's go. Dad? Oh, man. Man, I see how it is, old man. Always looking out
L4. Hockey. Listen, good old man. One day, I'm gonna take you out. Then we'll see who's the OG. You try to hide in your business suit, and I'll find you. Stupid old geezer. My Hockey.
No, it's as it should be.
Mr. Kataki, I liked him more without the puppy dog eyes.
I'm glad to have met you. I'm not so good with words, but I know a professional when I see one, thank you.
Who, me? I don't think.
Someday, I'll bake you one of our latest Kitaki lime pie.
He's opening a pie shop? See, tell me those don't just look like shadows over his eyes. That's so funny. I wish I could do that with my eyebrows. Just fully encase your eyes.
So long.
And he was gone. Well, let's head back, Apollo. Trucy's like, all right, done and dusted. Trucy, I need like 5 minutes to decompress. Jesus Christ. Give me a minute. To the right, anything agency. Hey, since when do I work at your agency? Aw, we make a good team. Don't just stand there. Let's get going. Huh? Yeah, why not? She did help me out. Also, you do work at her agency. Well, no, I guess she... Well, no, because Phoenix left it to Trucy, so it is Trucy's. How old is she? Is she old enough to own a shop? No. This isn't my agency at this point. There's still a few questions that still need answers. Like this power of mine that she showed me. And my bracelet. If anyone can help me figure it out, it's her. Why? What about the person who gave... Why aren't you not questioning where did I get this bracelet from? I don't remember getting this. I bought this thing on Amazon. How long are the Ace Attorney games? They're pretty long. Each game... Well, I guess this one has like 2 days. They take me about... At least the previous games have taken me about 6 streams per case. And I do about 3-hour streams. Granted, I yap a lot. And each game has about four cases. I think they get up to like 5 and 6 though. So these games are very, very long. But they're fun. And I do toggle in between them. Because yeah, I don't know if I've ever told you, Gare, but I've been playing these Ace Attorney games and Professor Layton games, which is another puzzle game that you will find out and you will hopefully love. It's very, very fun. But I've been playing those games for the past, I think, 3 years now. I've been playing back and forth, starting with Ace Attorney, then playing Professor Layton, going back and forth. And then I played the crossover game, which was incredible. The best crossover game I've ever played. But yeah, there's 2 more trilogies, so this is their second trilogy that we're on here. But yeah, they're fun. And then in between each one, I play other random small little visual novels as like a little break. But yeah. I can't say why I care that much, that I care much for what her father has become. Oh, that's right. We have to someplace to go first. Huh? Where? I had to claim a reward from Mr. Eldoon. Ah, yeah, salty noodles, right. You got a stand back already. Oh, and after that, you can come see my show. With a special appearance by the amazing Mr. Hat. Hello. God, I love that. Oh, it's a special, all right. Please, anything but him. That still blew me away when she did that. I still love that. Yatta, we did it. Turnabout corner. We did it. Save your current progress. Yes, please. Well, second case in the books. First real case. That first case is a tutorial case, but you know, that was a beefy tutorial case. Continue the next episode. Yes. Turnabout. Episode 3. Turnabout Serenade. Let's rock! I'm gonna go to Smole. Oh, attorney's badge on my head. Look at him go! Please don't have him die. Don't kill him. We love you! What a performance. I don't want Clavier to die. Rock on, everyone. This party's not over yet. Get out your handkerchiefs for our special guest. That's right, baby. The night's just getting started.
Thank you for coming to the Gavineers Guilty as Charged tour. This ends our first part of tonight's show. It will now be a 20-minute intermission. Maybe I didn't need to get small. I guess. Whoa, I went way too big. I got way too big. I'm sorry. I went way too big. Oops. My bad, guys. July 7th, 8:05, backstage hallway. Oh, did he invite us backstage? That's cool. This is cool. Us at a Gavineers concert. Did you see something? My ears are still ringing. Gavineers putting the sick and back in music. That's kind of funny. That's kind of good. It's kind of good. Well, I thought Mr. Gavin was really nice, sending us those tickets at 20% off. They're hard to get a hold of, you know. When you invite people to a concert, it's usually free. I mean, we're not exactly friends. So honestly, I think a 20% discount is pretty nice. And he's letting us go backstage. Also, oh my gosh, the badger. Do you guys see the badger in the bottom left corner? Let's go, the badger is back. Let's go. I can't believe it. Played Curious Village. Oh, let's go. I never finished it. Oh man, played a little of the others. We couldn't get into them. They're definitely, yeah, the new World of Steam. I'm so excited. I don't have a Switch, so I gotta get a Switch eventually, but no, I love Professor Layton. They're definitely something that I appreciate more as an older person, because the stories are just, oh man. But no, I could definitely see, you gotta really like puzzles to like the main gameplay, because the puzzles are, they get hard. They get really hard. But yeah, they're definitely something that you can definitely appreciate when you're older, because I think I played, my first ever one was the Diabolical Box, and that one took me a long time to beat, and I was 12. Even when I was older, it was pretty hard, but I remembered a lot of the puzzles, but yeah, they're difficult. But yeah, they're incredible. They're just incredible, dude. I love them. Yeah, I really like them, because these two are probably some of my favorite stories, the Ace Attorney series and the Professor Layton series. This one, the Apollo Justice, I'm enjoying it. It's definitely not hitting as hard as like the Phoenix Wright did, but I feel like Phoenix Wright had the same amount of burn, so I'm excited to see where this goes from here. You know, where they take the story. Let's head to the dressing room, Apollo. You know, like we're a couple of VIPs. I've always dreamed of being a VIP at a Gavineer show. Trucy? You didn't know Prosecutor Gavin was before that case. What kind of fan doesn't know the lead vocalist's name? Oh, this guy. Well, he was more like a prince, really. He let us in. Clavier. What a lovely name. He's so dreamy. She's in love. Trucy's in love. Oh, man. Yes, join. When we have the hamster? Yeah, it's when we get... Oh, man. When we... Oh, you can name him whatever you want. But yeah. Yeah, you get the little guy. It's confusing, because the game is called Diabolical Box, but I believe that's a translation thing. I think it's... The actual box is the Elysian box. It depends on what region you're in. I believe it's Elysian box in Europe and the rest of the world, but in America they called it Diabolical Box, which is what I know. But it's so good. Yeah, but I'm a girl. She's like, yeah, I'm a girl. I'm allowed to fangirl Apollo. I can be weird, all right? I'm supposed to swoon over Gods of Rock. Oh my god, god awful. He's good. Shut up, man. Also, oh my god, look at it. She's blepping. She's blepping. What do you mean? I love her. Okay, dude. Trucy has solidified herself as second best assistant. Emma is still my favorite. Emma is still top tier goddess assistant. But Trucy has solidified herself. I was a little wishy-washy. I like Pearl. She's very cute, but that's kind of all she is. She's just kind of cute. But Trucy, I'm smitten. I'm sold. Trucy assistant forever. Locked in second place.
I bought all their stuff on the way home from the trial. I got 12 Gavineers albums and 15 concert video. Oh my god, Trucy! Phoenix really made a killing in retirement or something. Was quite a bit of impulse shopping. I got an advance on my 15 years worth of allowance. Trucy! You can't just do that. For Mr. Right. That sounds like a real act of generosity. Why did he give you 15 years of allowance at once? Oh, man. I like how we're blepping now. Why are we blepping so much? I love the blep. I love the blep. You know what? They really made us work for the blep. They made us go 2 full cases before showing us the blep. That's so cute. Cute! Who would have imagined me here? At a Gavineers concert, watching Prosecutor Gavin rock. To be honest, he was kind of cool. I'm kind of envious. It's fine. He seems like a good guy. Clip that. I'm sure by the end of the... you don't have to, actually. But I'm sure by the end of this, he's going to be like a supervillain who's murdered like 20 people. But come on, just let Gavin be cool. Not that I'd ever admit that to Trucy. I swear to God, if he dies, I'm gonna cry. Do not kill him. Do not kill him off, please. July 7th, Gavineer's dressing room. There he is. Oh, you made it. Mr. Gavin, thanks so much for the tickets. And the invoice you sent along with them. Come on, Apollo. He's not your friend. He's being generous. You were incredible up on stage, Mr. Gavin. Nothing like music to brighten the mood after a trial, yeah? And we are almost ready for our next act. I'm looking forward to it myself. Lammy Royers singing? Right? The Siren of Ballad? Well, you really did your homework. Oh my god, Trucy. My parents didn't give me allowance at 15. Trust me, more than myself. Yeah. I don't know if I ever had allowance. I think there was like a couple, like a year or two, where I was able to get a little bit of money from chores. But it was more like, for me, I didn't need an allowance. It was more like I would ask my parents for stuff and they'd make a decision. If I was being good, maybe they would do it. If not, or if they were just like, no, you don't need that, you know? So I never needed allowance. Cause like, I don't know. I think there wasn't much that I like physically wanted money for, you know? I mean, there were clubs that I would sign up for, like, you know, like a soccer club or like a, you know, you would need like a fee or whatever. There wasn't any like, I think there was a couple Lego things, but I don't think I ever like physically went out and said, Mom, I want this one, you know? So I don't know. I never really needed an allowance when I was a kid. But yeah. All right. Oh yeah. Hello, Ronan. Thank you for the Yuri crying. You missed it, Ronan. Trucy did a blep. I did screenshot though. I'm showing it off later. But Trucy did a blep. She's so cute. How you doing, Ronan? Oh, I needed that hydration. That feels so good. I mean, I've been drinking tea the whole time, but nothing hits better than a good old swig of water. How you doing, Ronan? Yeah. I think in certain cases, I think allowance can be good, depending on this, but it's very situational. I don't know. Because like, if as a kid you don't need money, then there's no reason to give an allowance, you know? Like for me, I never went out shopping. I didn't do anything. So it's like my money would just accumulate, you know? Oh yeah, Ronan, on YouTube, I'm talking with Gare and we're talking about allowance because Trucy, Phoenix Wright just gave Trucy 15 years worth of allowance at once. So we ended up talking about allowance, and basically I never got allowance because I didn't really need anything. So there was no reason to give me allowance. But yeah. But that being said, hello Milty, welcome in. How are you doing? It's good to see you. We're talking about allowance. Very important conversations here on the Ito Amelie channel. I'm glad you got home safe, Ronan. I'm glad you got home safe. But yeah, although I do know, and I honestly kind of want to look into it, because I know in like slice of life animes, characters always get like an allowance checkbook, like a weekly allowance. I don't, is that from their parents or something? I assume it has to be, right? But since obviously Phoenix Wright and Ace Attorney is based originally in Japan, that's probably what they're talking about. So they're probably referring to a Japanese style allowance. Granted, I don't know, maybe that's just made up for anime. I don't want to say because I saw it in anime it's Japanese, but I'm assuming that's what they're pulling from, and they're localizing it to say, you know, but I don't know. I'd be interested to look into that because a lot of them live away from home in the shows, so I don't know. I'm gonna do some research. Be interesting. How's your day going? It's going pretty well. It's going pretty well. I did get a little sick at work today, so I took the day off, or part of the day off. Then I just chilled. I hung out, and here we are. I wouldn't say, yeah, I would say it's always for like when they're living away in a dorm, you know, away from their parents, which that makes sense. If you're like at a boarding school or you have to live in an apartment for school, yeah, that makes sense. You're gonna need someone to send you money to get groceries and stuff, you know, so that makes sense. But I would assume it's weird because like almost every single character in a high school rom-com lives alone in their apartment, you know. I'd say maybe it's about 50-50. Some live with their parents and about 50 live in like an apartment alone, and I'm like, how? They're in middle school. So I feel like some of that, so there's probably some liberties taken there, like maybe a high schooler. But also I know that kids in other countries just are given more responsibility, you know. I don't think you would have a middle schooler live alone, but it might be more feasible for a high schooler to live alone. I don't know. Like I said, I want to look into that because it's an interesting idea. It's interesting for a movie or for a TV show or a manga, but I don't know how good that would be to send a kid alone, you know, at that young age. Give the kids money when they want to grab things from a corner store. Yeah, you know. But yeah, interesting stuff. I like learning about this. Learning about cultures. Last time I tried asking for allowance, my parents gave me some money after I reached like middle school, and they were like, you're old enough to work on your own. Yeah, that's the thing, is like once you're old enough to understand like, oh, I need money for this, you're probably old enough to maybe not get like a job, but like mow lawns. Actually, that's exactly what I did. I mowed my neighbor's lawn for money. I also did a few hedge trimming stuff and like bush clearing for some neighbors, which is just a job. So I just got a job. I didn't have an allowance. And granted, that money just went back into like clubs or whatever I needed for stuff. I didn't really spend the money on what I wanted. Whoops. I knew a kid when I was in middle school, his parents gave him Steam accounts to buy games on his laptop, which I thought was cool. Now I'm like, Steam? Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Maybe not till you're a little older. There's some stuff there on Steam. Steam should have like a kids app or something. Middle school, 7th, 8th, and 9th grade in Japan. Oh, okay. So they're a little older there. That makes sense. I mean, that's still wildly young to be sending them alone, but I don't know. Like I said, kids in other countries are more responsible. It just might be possible. But I don't know. That's still really young. I went from doing chores to getting a part-time job at a small convenience store. Yeah. That's how it works. I don't know, allowance is weird. You have to be in a very, very specific, special case for an allowance to make sense to me. Because otherwise, you just ask your parents for whatever you want, because it's coming from them anyway. And then it's up to the parents to decide whether you deserve it / do you need it, you know? So, I don't know. It's easier. I think chores are pretty good. Chores are are probably the best way to do it. But just straight allowance, I don't know. Allowance is weird. But I don't know. I'm not a parent. I don't know why any of this matters. This is all because Trucy got 15 years at once, which means Phoenix, you probably shouldn't be giving out an allowance if you're going to give someone 15 years of allowance at once. Because you know what she did? She spent all of it at once. So that's why you don't give your kid allowance. Point proven right here. She's 15. Spent all of her money at once. Maybe don't give your 15-year-old 15 years worth of allowance. That flyer said she flew all the way over for this show. That's right. I happened to catch her show while she's overseas. Ooh, it's a collab concert. Let's go. Oh, yeah. For people who just dropped in, we just finished the first case. We're on the second one here in Ace Attorney. And we're at Gavin's concert. And I'm kind of afraid that he's going to die. I don't know why. I just started to like him. He's a good guy. He stands for honor and truth. I get a feeling that they're gonna kill him. I don't want him to die because I like him now. Her voice is divine. I knew I had to invite her to perform with us. Lami Roar says, you praise me too highly. Oh, I thought you were didn't you say she? She, okay. Whoa, who's this guy? He's huge. Ah, allow me to introduce Mr. Romain Latouche. Wait, what? You said you praise me. Oh, you're passing this on. You're her bodyguard or something. Okay, I was like, what? I was so confused. Why are you talking in the third person? You're talking in the second person? I don't know. You're talking about her, I think. I don't know. Your manager, Lami Roars. I'm saying these as American as possible. I guess it would be what? French? It wouldn't be German. I know they're trying to give him a German like thing, but I've already decided to make him stupidly American because I think that's hilarious. So he would say Lami Roars manager, but I don't Lami Roars? I have no idea. I'm talking in 2.5D. What do you mean? Yeah, 2.5D. Stop it. Too much.
It's a great honor for us to be here. And a great honor for Lami Roars.
I'm just putting it in Google. Lami Roar. I don't know how I would say this. Pronunciation. All right. Well, it's pronounced. Oh, that's good. That's a good one. Okay. So I opened it. I clicked it and it said, I opened a Reddit thing and it said, how do you pronounce Lami Roar or whatever? I have no idea how to pronounce it. My closest guess would be Lami Raw. The first answer is it's pronounced Godot. Which, if you don't know, Godot is the prosecutor from the previous game. It's pronounced Godot. That's really good. Oh, that's funny. Reddit, you make me laugh. All right. So it's pronounced La Mirror. La Mirror. La Mirror. It's a mirror. Okay. I forgot that Phoenix Wright does pun names. La Mirror. So I was kind of close, but it's La Mirror. La Mirror. We'll say La Mirror. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
And the great honor of La Mirror to be heard in this country.
Alright, no way I'm translating that. No way I'm translating that. The other one is romaine lettuce, yes. That voice. I wish I could understand it. It's beautiful. Thank you. Is that offensive? Is that supposed to be like Egyptian or something? Is that supposed to be?
I'm getting my cultures mixed up, right? What is this? She's pretty though. Ooh, it's La Mirror. I'm actually meeting La Mirror. La Mirror, mysterious songstress. Could be Sumerian. Yeah, it could be. Her quiet, deep song glides through the air, lifting above a sparse but elegant piano accompaniment. Wait, is somebody walking behind you with a piano? Huh? Now this music, she's a real artist. La Mirror says, we have long looked forward to do this joint performance. Ah, La Mirror, your voice. It is art. Yet without his piano to guide me, it is but a voice. Oh. Is that supposed to be... Is that supposed to be Elton John? Is that supposed to be Elton John? Okay, who is this? I've seen this kid somewhere before. He plays piano at all of La Mirror's concerts. He's cute, and he's really good pianist. Good pianists are a dying breed, I hear. So there was a piano following her around. It was him. Allow me to introduce Machi Tobai. He's blind. Machi Tobai. That's a pun. That's a pun, guys. That's a pun. And I remember, because I remember it might be offensive, but they hid their pun in what I thought was also an offensive thing too, but it wasn't. So this is definitely a pun. It could be a joke about an eye. Machi Tobai. Tobay. Machi Tobay. Much to be, much to bay, Machi Tobay. He's blind. I have no idea. Machito Bay. Machito Bay. I'm gonna... Machito Bay? It's a Cheeto. I'm getting somewhere with this. I'm gonna figure it out. Machito Bay. I'm gonna figure this out. Match to... Bay. I give up. This is why he never strays far from La Mirror. They're always together. They're like characters from some fairy tale. La Mirror is so, what's the word? Exotic. I'll let that slide. You're 15. Probably shouldn't say that, but I guess it's not that bad. And mysterious. There you go, that's better. She does seem quite pretty, at least her eyes do. Hers is a kind of sightseeing music. Huh? She travels the globe putting sights she sees into songs. Even though her appearance and voice are very exotic. Her songs remind us of something close and warm. Sights into song, that's so poetic. She was gracious enough to put music to my lyrics tonight. The guitar's serenade. I hope you enjoy it. I can't wait. And now it is time. Did we get all the people now? Nice. So we got Phoenix Wright. He's still here. Pianist who can't play a lick. Formerly ace defense attorney of some renown. Future star magician. Her Phoenix Wright's daughter. Fond of her Mr. Hat trick. Mr. Hat, that's not a trick. That's like a thing. It's like a talent. Star prosecutor and lead vocalist for the rock group The Gavineers. His first name is Romain. Oh, that's what you were saying. I thought you were saying that a different way to say this was... Okay. Yeah, his name is Romain Lettuce. Okay, I got it. La Mirror, singer lauded as the siren of the ballad from a tiny country of Borginia. Is that a real place? Borginia. No, it's not a real place. No, it's a real place. It's a country in Northern Europe in the Central European time zone.
No, it's not. Wait, is it? It's not real. It's not real. Dude. Dude. Google, they made a Google panel for this fictional place. Google panels can be fictional. Let's go. I got so baited. Okay. Borginia is not real. We're learning so much about stuff. Favorite pianist, he is blind. Oh, he's 14. God damn. Machi Tobai. So the other one is romaine lettuce. I don't think they're all going to be, right? What else would that be? Machi Tobai. It's got to be something, right? It's got to be something. Ads are starting. All right, if I can't figure this out soon, I'm just going to look it up. And now it's time. For the next part, we're giving the Gavineers a hard rock a little rest. La Mirror, the stage is yours. All right. Enjoy your ads while somebody probably dies on stage if you're on Twitch. I hope they're fun and entertaining. I'll catch you up with what happens after the ads. Enjoy. And if you're subbed on Twitch or if you're on YouTube, you got to keep watching. So, you know. Thank you.
The band members will not play during La Mirror's ballad. Only Machi's tender tones, and La Mirror's dulce voice. And my guitar, of course.
Woohoo! Nights like this make it all worthwhile, you know.
Should have learned to play the guitar.
He's like, man, I'm so not cool.
There's not much romance in Chords of Steel.
No. But you'll find someone, Apollo. Shall we hit the stage then? Good luck, Mr. Gavin.
I hope he doesn't die.
Take care, your hearts aren't stolen away, yeah? It's tea time part 3. It's my last cup, Sage. Okay. Let's get back to the concert hall, Polly. Concert hall? I feel like it would be like a mosh pit for this kind of stadium. What do you mean, concert hall? Sugar. On that night, in your embrace. Oh my god, he looks so cool. When you stole away the keys, my heart on the... Is this a 3D model? Wait, what? Oh my god, it's a full 3D thing. Can I pause? I can't pause. I want to pause for the ads. What is happening? Pleasure be a fleeting melody. What? It wraps itself around me. Welcome back from ads, Ronan, I guess. And now through the air I fly. Oh my god, what is he doing? Whoa. It's a magic trick. Burning on in my heart. Fire. Burn my love away. No, Gavin! Don't die! Like a bullet of love? Fire. No, Gavin, don't die! What the heck is happening? Guitar. Up together to the sky. Gavin! He's like, no, my guitar. I have no words. What was that? Capcom. We need to have a sit down. Come here. Sit down, Capcom, and take a seat. What the heck? What the heck was that? You want to tell me what the hell you just did? You want to tell me what that was, Capcom? You want to tell me what you think that was? What were you thinking? What was that? What do you mean? What? Oh, man. I guess welcome back from ads, everybody. Now, I'd love to tell you what just happened, but I'm flabbergasted. There was a 3D music video. Lobby Roar turned into a cape and disappeared and flew. And Gavin's guitar caught on fire. And then she reappeared. And Gavin's guitar was still on fire. And he was trying to put out the fire. And nobody seemed to care. I don't. Am I dead? Am I alive? Okay. Let's see what happened. July 7th, 9:05 p.m. Backstage hallway. Wow, wasn't Lami Aurora amazing? Yeah, Gavin caught on fire. Are we gonna talk about? Yeah, his riff was too fire. It was very good, Gare. Very good. I even cried a little. I was surprised Prosecutor Gavin actually burned his guitar. Yeah, that surprised even me. And I'm a magician. What a production! What a destruction. I don't think Prosecutor Gavin was expecting it to either, oddly. I looked up the pun as a kanji character swap. Oh, so I wouldn't have got it. Okay. So the correct way is Maki Tobayo. Okay, so it is, they just pulled they translated it straight. There's no, the pun is a kanji character swap, so you could have guessed. Okay. So it's Maki Tobayo. Okay. So yeah, I wouldn't have got that. Cool. What is the pun? Can you explain the pun at least for or through that it would have meant for kanji or whatever? That's cool though. Yeah, it's weird. Sometimes they can't figure it out. You know, they can't come up with a pun, so they just translate it, which I think that's fine. It's not the worst, but you know, he looked as surprised as I was. Is that what they call risking life and limb for art? I think he's my new hero. I'm not sure I'd call that art. Well, what are we doing here? Let's get going to Mr. Gavin's dressing room. It's 20 minutes till the last part of the show. How many breaks does this band need? Well, his guitar just caught on fire, so he needs a break. Please don't I don't want him to be dead. Don't die, don't die, don't die. The financial struggles and struggling to buy one rice roll. Oh, okay. Much to buy. Much to buy. There we go. We figured it out. Let's go. So it's much to buy. So it is a joke that you really wouldn't be able to get without understanding Japanese. Okay. It does mean much to buy though. Okay. Yeah, because otherwise that just sounds like a sentence, you know? Much to buy doesn't really mean like much. But you're saying that the kanji has to do with financial struggling. Okay. Okay. Makes sense. Interesting. The dual meanings of the kanji. Okay. Oh, so, okay. So the kanji would have meant, it either means financial struggle or it means struggling to buy one. Why is there a kanji that specifically relates to buying one rice roll? That seems like a very specific word. A kanji. I guess it's a set of kanji, but still. That's kind of funny. Gavinier's dressing room. The heck was that? I never consulted about that. Sorry, Mr. Gavin, sir. I've asked the man on charge. I play New Rock, not Great Balls of Fire. Great song. I really want to watch Top Gun now. I really want to watch Top Gun again. You shake my nerves and you rattle my brain. It's a good song. Good song. Capcom has done some crazy things. Most people just say, oh, Capcom, you silly billies. Yeah, Capcom has done some funny stuff. They really have. And to be fair, I feel like they nail most of the Phoenix Wright stuff. There hasn't been too much where I'm like, okay, guys. I mean, this was pretty goofy. That 3D anime. They were trying something. This is an older game, I assume. This is a remaster of the older games, but still, you know. They were older, so I don't get too mad about that. Speaking of fire, I have a good mind to fire who is ever responsible. He seems upset. Apollo Justice, were you the one who tried to torch me? Hey, I didn't do it. So much for risking your life for art. The guitar's serenade is ruined. Ruined! Well, let's try to talk to him at least. I'm not sure that he's the best. That's the best move right now. Sir, can I just take a look at your room? Let's look. Patrol! Ooh, a cruiser guitar. They sold those to commemorate 5 years to the band. Rocking it hard, under the speed limit. There's a cruiser bass, and a cruiser drum set, and a cruiser keyboard, even a cruiser whistle. I'm not sure about the last one. It's for blowing the whistle at criminals. I don't think that requires an actual whistle, Trucy. Ooh, we got some blood. So are they like a cop band? Are they all cops? Or like people in law? Someone drew the Gavineers mark in lipstick here. The lipstick? I'd like to wear lipstick someday. Oh, you don't use lipstick yet, Trucy. Daddy won't let me. Not until I learn to play the piano, he says. Interesting. I mean, I guess that's fine. I guess it's a thing you could tell your kid to do. He'll be waiting a long time then, I'm afraid. Maybe he was just joking. Trucy, why didn't you spend some of your 15 years of allowance on lipstick? This place is decorated like a high school dance. Though, I think our decorations were paper, not chains. The Gavineers are into chains. It's part of their image. Huh, no kidding. Ever since they used chains to cover their art for Gonna Lock You Up. They really are into the whole police thing, aren't they? It'd be cooler if they turned that red light on. They don't have to turn on the red light. So yeah, they are just like a cop band. Is this police propaganda, the band? Oh no, not the police propaganda. A police uniform hangs on the stand here. Oh, I want to try it on. Nothing to see here, move along. It's okay, you don't have to go that far to be special. I mean, you're not exactly the type who's just another face in the crowd. Really? You think so? I guess you're right. I feel like a meanie for making that insinuation. Well, I mean, she does stand out, but I think it's in a good way. It's a loudspeaker. Speaker looks familiar. Oh, yeah, like the one they used for the PA system back in high. Is this in a school? Is this like a school? Oh, we have one of those in my classroom too. That's right, she's still in junior high. Wait, Trucy, shouldn't you be at school? Wait a minute, Trucy. We went through like 4 days of trial law, or just law in court. You were supposed to be at school. Trucy, have you been skipping school? Trucy, go to school. I feel odd. Oh man. At least for Maya, it made sense, because Maya and Pearl were like, you know, whisked away in like Karain Village or whatever, homeschool or whatever. And Emma, I think she was in school during that time, so like it wasn't a big deal. But Trucy has no excuse. What's police recruitment poster doing here? This is police propaganda. That's why they have the badgers outside. Oh my god, this is a police propaganda team. This is awesome. Truancy, no. Name means more than she leaves on. Ah! I dropped my controller. Rock on with the police. The police is already a band. They can't do that. Maybe they're trying to trick kids into thinking the police are some kind of band? Yeah, band of... I was gonna say misfits, but I don't think that really fits. Who just named the band the police? Huh. Yeah, that's pretty silly. Who would name their band the police? No one would ever name their band the police, right? I think I like a couple songs by the police. No, yeah, I know. I was joking, Ronan. There definitely is a band named the police. That's really funny. They have some good songs. I like them. It's an angry guitar. Oh, it's the Badger guitar. Red Badger. The guitar. That's the legendary AA400, the Red Badger. I thought rock was supposed to be rebellious, not civic. Every inspiring guitarist wants one of these. They even paint their own guitars to look like it. Ah, the fickleness of youth. You should dye your hair Badger red too. I like my hair the way it is. I thank you very much. Ah, the stubbornness of age. The stubbornness of age. That's a good comeback, Trucy. I'll give that to you. Look, it's a postcard of La Mirror. Ooh, okay. What are these letters at the bottom? I've never seen them. I think that's just an actual language. Must be in her native tongue. Borginian. Maybe it's not. Borginian, huh? Postcard added to the rec. Okay, we'll take a look at that. Why is that plastic bowl of stew sitting there? Maybe they use it for interrogating bad guys? Stew? Fess up to what you did and we'll let you eat the stew. Alright, you'd make a great cop. That's just mean. Gets worse, see? If the bad guy confesses, they say, okay, eat it, if you can. See, it's made of plastic. It's like you don't know which ones are the real bad guys. I think you need to take a deep breath, Trucy. You're having way too much fun in here. Which, I mean, it's fine. You are just a kid. You can have fun. I think I've seen everything I need to see. Oh, never mind. The gloves. Those are some pretty heavy-duty gloves. Maybe they have to carry around hot pots or something? They're a little thick. I couldn't even stuff a pigeon in those. That's exactly what I was thinking. Good one. I used to be you, Trucy. You'll grow out of it. You'll grow out of it. All right. Oh, Gavin's calmed down. See, we just needed to look around his room. See, he's nice and calm now. You mean the guitar? Ooh, voice crack, fun. You mean the guitar that wasn't part of the act? Part of the act? Who'd burn a guitar on purpose? A couple people. But it worked really well with the lyrics just then. Burning in my heart, fire. Burn my love away, all away. Wait, you think the audience thought it was... Sounds like he got lucky. Yeah, nobody thought it was like... Everyone thought it was intentional. He probably thought it was part of the act. At least I did. He's back. He's like, hell yeah, baby. I'm gonna light my guitar on fire more often. He got lucky and he didn't realize it. Anyway, the guitar was a Ferrari of guitars. All the speed, all the sound, and all the price. Oh man, I feel you. If I burned one of those every show, I'd go broke. Unusually frugal for a rock band. What do you mean? That has nothing to do with frugality, has nothing to do with it. Guitars are expensive. Try to saying that to Mr. Gavin. Achtung! Today's been one disaster after another. My hog won't run, my guitar case is broken. Daddy told me there'd be days like these. Wasn't La Mirror's song incredible? You worked on it too, right, Mr. Gavin? Ah, yeah, thanks. It's a collaboration. I wrote the lyrics and she wrote the melody. No, I guess it's not that hard. You know, I was surprised she could sing in English. I'm sure she practiced a long time for this day. Ah, here. What's this? A lyric sheet. It's yours. Whoa, whoa. Signed by myself and La Mirror. Yippee! Thanks so much. All I ever get to sign are the client defense agreements. Lyrics added to the court record. Almost time for the third act of the night. Oh, there's more? Yeah, you literally said, where's more? You said there's more, Trucy. You knew this. It was like the meme of that guy playing the flame piano on the beach. Yeah, it really was. Yeah, La Mirror's part is done. Now it's time for us to drop our groove again, yeah? Hope you're ready to catch it. Woohoo! Ready, Apollo? I think I'll pass. Don't say that. I like the bit with Lamiroy. The rest could use a volume knob. Turned way down. Just get earplugs, my guy. Ah, Apollo, you're getting old. Man, he's younger. I'm pretty sure he's young. Oh, he might be the same age as Clavier. But he's not that much older. I think he's like 21 or something like that. I don't think he has an age. Yeah, I mean, he might, but I haven't seen one in-game yet. It's 22. Okay, there we go. There we go. He's 22. He's literally younger than Gavin. Does 22 as qualify as old to a 15-year-old? Well, I'm going. Let the old folks rest backstage, yeah? Time to rock. Hey, you're older than I am. Well, I'm gonna move. Backstage hallway. He dropped a key. I see a key on the floor. July 7th, backstage hallway. We had the same thing. We had the same reaction. Guys, it's Emma. Oh my god. By number one. By number one. How are you doing? Hello, Emma. Emma. How are you doing? Hey, it's you, that right kid. Detective Sky. Don't let that right kid business pass. Call me Emma. There's no need for titles once you've shared a bottle of fingerprinting powder. Oh, that's a new one. Eating the peanuts. So, Emma, what are you doing here? It's not obvious. I'm snacking. You think I want to be here? Me in charge of security in this pit. Why are you... Oh, you are a detective, right? Are you a detective? I forgot. You're a detective. Security? Does something happen? There's no knowing with this glamorous fop. Apparently he's all upset because something was stolen. He wanted security back here during the concert. Why you? You're not a security guard. You're a detective. Those are two different jobs. I don't think the detective agency likes you, Emma. I think I already knew that, though. Where does he get off acting like he's some big rock star? Oh, also, duh, he works. He's the prosecutor, so she works for him. Sort of. I don't really think that's how that works. I don't think prosecutors can, you know, just boss detectives around. I don't think that's how that works. That is what Edgeworth did to Gumshoe, though. He's a big rock star. Hey, you listening to me? So, where's this door lead to? This one? That's Lamiroy's dressing room. Don't even think about going in, unless you want a piece of snack ooze in your face. Oh, I forgot they're not nuts. They're like... whatever this is. Is she even in a good mood? I wonder. Is she ever in a good mood? I wonder. No, it is sad to see her so sad. I don't like her, like, upset, because she clearly wanted to be a forensic scientist. And now she's not. It's so sad to see the child, because, like, I remember her being so chipper and excited to be a scientist, and now she can't. Oh, the poor Emma. I feel so bad for her. Let's talk first. Let's talk. The Gavineers. Emma. Munch. Never seen someone eat this much snack with this much vehement. Vehement? I can't. I can't read. Better give her a wide berth. Katonk. She snackooed me. Oh, she doesn't want to talk right now? Emma, okay. Munch. She snackooed me. That's funny. Munch. Emma, never change. I mean, I hope you change. I hope you feel better. All right, let's start with this. No clues here. So this is Lamiroy's dressing room. If you even think about going in there, I'll... Guys, I think we're going in there. Okay, well, at least Gavin isn't dead. Was that a gunshot? Something's going on. You, out of my way. Emma, let me roar, let me roar. It's not locked. I'm going in. July 7th, 9:30 p.m. La Miroir's dressing room. What's that awful noise? Oh, it's the concert. Oh my god. No! That's La Miroir's manager. Mr. What's his name? Latouche. No. Hey, you. Me? Watch this room for me. I have to call for backup. Right, understood. You want me to make sure no one comes in, right? Don't touch anything. I'll be right back. What's going on? I just talked to him and now... He's alive? Mr. Latouche, can you hear me?
Shot. I was shot.
I know. I have guessed that much. Oh, he's trying to write it in blood? Who shot you?
I don't know. Ask
what?
Ask witness.
Witness? There was a witness? Who?
Cold. So cold. Witness.
Dude, forget about this. First aid. Find the wound. Apply pressure. Call. Well, she's calling backup.
Witness.
You're cold? Don't worry. You're gonna be fine. Help is on the way.
Can't see.
Hang in there, Mr. Latouche. Tell me, who is the witness?
The wit is Ren.
Siren? Oh, Siren. How can a siren witness anything? No! Mr. Latouche! Emma, what was that? Who was there? That's wrong. Emma, did you see anyone just now? Huh? No. I could have sworn I heard the door close. The concert's been canceled. Backup's on its way. Mr. Latouche. Is Mr. Latouche? He's dead, isn't he? That's terrible. I lost him. You didn't do anything. Apollo, you did nothing to try to stop him from dying. Romaine lettuce shot. Tourniquet. I don't know if you would tourniquet. Let me think. Actually, I should have looked at his bullet wounds. I'll wait. I'll wait till we get the autopsy. I know you're mostly joking with the tourniquet, but I'll have to look where he was shot. But it looks like he was shot in the back, which, in all honesty, yeah, probably not much you can do there. You're shot in the back. You're hitting your lungs. You could probably stop something there. You could have been hit in the heart, which would have been pretty rough. But he was able to talk, so you probably, I don't know, maybe. I'll have to look to see where the bullet wound is, and we'll see if there was much you could do. I mean, obviously, regardless, you still try, but you would apply pressure, sit on it or whatever. Yeah, could be. The bullet goes through. Well, honestly, if the bullet goes through, if it goes all the way through the body, that's not good. Which it does look like it did, because there were bullet holes on the wall. So if a bullet goes fully through you, that's not necessarily game over, but like, yeah, that's a big yikes. Because at least if the bullet goes in and stops, you have one hole to fill, you know? You can just apply pressure there. But if it's all the way straight through, I'm sorry we're getting a little morbid. You've just spiked my curiosity about first aid. If it goes all the way straight through, yeah, it's that's tough. Because that means there's like, I mean, there's already going to be internal damage, but that means there's internal damage all the way straight through it. So you have to like, man, I don't even know what you would do. I don't know. I'd have to look into that. I don't know what kind of first aid. I mean, you'd have to apply pressure from both sides, but that might be a tourniquet thing. And if it's in like your stomach area, you're losing. Yeah, I'm going to stop. This is getting pretty sad. I don't know if there's much you can do if it goes straight through the person. And I heard his last words. The witness is the siren? Whatever that means. Cauterize. Yeah, just cauterize it real quick. Light it on fire. Grab Gavin's flaming guitar and light him on fire. July 7th, backstage hallway. The venue's locked down. We took the names and addresses before letting the crowd go. Good work, Darren. I'll let you know if I find anything out about the victim later. So they are all cops. Investigation time, then. Yeah, Fraulein Detective? I don't need some rock and rollin' prosecutor to tell me that. One request I must make. Tell no one, on staff, or otherwise, anything of this. Oh, a gag order. No words get out, other than Mr. Latouche is dead. No words of the cause of death, or the murder. Tell no one, not even La Mirror. Not even her. We must keep everything under wraps. Oh, and one other thing. I'll need your signature on this hair forehead. Yours too, Fraulein. On that? An investigation request? Okay. Oh, do you want me to defend you because you're going to be a prime suspect? He can't be. He was on stage performing, though. It was his back. Yeah. It's definitely... It could be survivable if it was his back. It could be. It might be. It's just gonna suck. Why just us? You two are civilians. It's a standard procedure. That should be okay to sign this, I think. Oh, they're going to investigate us. That's fair. Suitor Gavin. Information concerning the crime to be restricted to police and related parties. Okay. With great reluctance. Right, we'll get started with the investigation. I'm on it already. Ah, and one tip for you. Huh? Me? Try not to get the Fraulein in the Fraulein Detective's way. She's in a foul mood today. Gee, I wonder why. We're all questioned as witnesses. And now none of us can go home. We'll investigate all right, our way. Somehow, I don't see us getting back to the crime scene anytime soon. Still can't believe I was there when it happened. What an experience I care to repeat anytime soon. This is no time for navel gazing. Let's crack the case. I worry about Trucy. Yeah, that is the one thing about the sidekick girls in this game. They are very eager to see the murder case. They're very, very eager. Let's go look at the body again. They're very eager to... I mean, good for them. They want to solve the murder, but... Yeah. James has a very loose idea of what it means to be an attorney. She also really wants to see a dead body, Apollo. Which, you know... Something. I don't think... Trucy hasn't seen a dead body yet, right? She didn't see Pal Marocti. And she didn't see this guy yet. Of course, that's not surprising considering who her father is. Something the matter? No. What's good cracking? I'm the only one who was there. The only one who heard Mr. Latouche's last words.
The witness is siren.
First order of business is to find out what he meant by siren. Reminds me that I should learn how to do first aid. Yeah, definitely do it. Definitely do it. Even if it's not professional. There's a lot of first aid classes out there. Honestly, though, if I can be real, the most important one is to get CPR. You don't need... Well, yeah, so get CPR certified. I think it's free. It's like a couple hour-long course. It may not be free, but still. If you're going to do any kind of first aid, that's the most important one. You might never use it in real life. And honestly... I hope you never have to do it, but you should learn how to do it. I highly recommend getting CPR certified. Because on the off chance that it needs to be done, it can save lives. But that again, I hope no one ever has to do it. I've never had to do it, thank God. I hope I don't have to, but knowing how is very, very, very important. So if you do genuinely want to do some kind of first aid stuff, that's what I would recommend. Because within CPR, you get a little bit of first aid training and you get a little bit to learn about awareness, which is very important when it comes to first aid. And honestly, that's the most important part. So I highly recommend CPR training. It's very, very important, and everyone should do it. So my random PSA of the day: go get CPR certified if you can. It saves lives, and it's good. And now we're gonna investigate a murder scene. Yatta! It looks like an instrument case. A big instrument case. There's a great magic trick you can do with one of these. Huh? What kind? The miraculous beautiful girl escapes the case illusion. It's the girl who's miraculous. So it's the girls who's miraculous, not the escape? So picky. You're pretty miraculous, Trucy. What's that? It looks like some kind of future phone. Not a phone, it's a transceiver. It's called a headset. What's a headset doing on the floor? Wait, do you think Mr. Latouche might have been wearing it? Like one of those bodyguards? I don't think he was wearing one when we first met. The LED on this thing is lit, man. It must be on. Can I pick it up? That's the Blue Badger, the police mascot. Does Blue Badger have something to do with the band? Well, yeah. The Blue Badger is the Gavineers mascot too. Huh, go figure. I hear those things fly off the shelves. I'll have to take a closer look at them someday. Aw. Oh man. Maybe. And this is big copium on my part. But maybe that's why Gumshoe's not here. Maybe the Blue Badger took off and Gumshoe's been living off royalties. And that's why he's not here. I can only hope that Gumshoe is living off the royalties of Blue Badger. Gumshoe was the original main detective. And I loved him. Everyone hated him. Everyone dogpiled on it. Like in-game, not in real life. Real life people love him. And he created the Blue Badger. Nobody took him seriously. And now it seems to have taken off. So I choose to believe that he gets royalties. And he's living good. He's sitting pretty. The older brother's learning to be an EMT. Can educate me. Yeah, definitely. Definitely take a look into that. I recommend. I'll have to take a closer look into that someday. I'm thirsty, Apollo. Want something to drink? How about this one? The Steel Samurai Soda. Now in real steel flavor. Huh? Here, my treat. Hey, this isn't enough change. The machines outside are cheaper. This one is highway robbery. He looked at the price and was like, go outside and buy a drink. That's funny. It's like, yeah, no, you're not buying here. The concert poster for the Guilty as Charged tour. Also, that is really funny that the backstage vending machine, where only very few people are going to see this, is more expensive. That's funny. I love that name, Guilty as Charged. Thank you, Nappy. Join the server. Seems kind of negative to me. Well, why don't we do the opposite? Magician Trucy presents the Innocent is Charged tour. It's kind of losing his impact, doesn't it? Okay, let's go in the doors. I just wanted to wait. That's Gavineer's dressing room. Crime scene was Lamia Roy's dressing room. Next door. Never know where the clues might be hiding, Apollo. Let's case this joint. Let's case this joint? After you, Trucy PI. Lamia Roy's dressing room. The scene of the crime. We're not supposed to go in there. But aren't we involved? Aren't we duty-bound to investigate? No. Yeah, sadly, no. It's like, no, we're not allowed to, Trucy. Though, the situation being what it is, now may be our best chance to do some snooping. Let's go in. Although they said Emma would be mad, so we gotta do it. July 7th, Lamia Roy's dressing room. Oh, it's you. I figured you'd come. You have to let us investigate the scene, please. Your attorneys know. Didn't you wait until you have a client? Latouche didn't tell me to ask the witness, or did tell me to ask the witness the siren. With his dying breath, no less. Does that count? Go glare at me all you want. You will get no snacks from me. Please, think of our poor La Mirror. Well, I suppose. You did find the body with me. Great, let's get to it. Right. Just try not to touch anything. She's letting us look, and she's not munching her snacks? This bodes well. There are clues in here, I can feel it. Leave no hanger unhung, no spot unspotted. Let's talk to her first. Mr. Romaine Lettuce, wasn't it? He was La Mirror's manager. An interpreter, apparently. This was his first time in the country. So I'm guessing he didn't know many people here. It doesn't seem likely. Nor can I think of anyone with a motive of murder. Except for one person, of course. One person? Who? La Mirror? No one here might have had a motive, but she's from... What are you talking about? Hey, it was Emma's idea. I said nothing. Munch, 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 munch. Emma, come on, throwing me under the bus like that. Always with the snacks. He's a big man, or was. I don't think even I would win in a fight with him. Which is why whoever used it, or whoever it was, used a revolver, I'm guessing. We sent a request for the Borgian embassy for more info on him. Okay. Borigian or something. Borginian. Well, you and I know more about the crime than anyone. You do? That's true. It was us who found the body. What? I guess that's what I missed for watching the concert. Why do you want to look at the dead body? Hey, I wish I was watching the concert. Anything would be better than this. Well, we know the crime took place during the concert. And when we heard the shot and entered the room. I gotta go take a shower and house chores. Ooh, if I don't hop in later, have a night. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be ending in about 30 minutes here, but still, have a good shower, have good sleeps, and all that fun stuff. Adios. Have a good night. Bye-byes. Gare. Killer was already gone. What? But that doesn't make sense. You came in when you heard the shot, and no one was here? How did they leave the room? That window is a little too small, isn't it? What window? Oh, the do not open window. The mystery of the disappearing killer. All right, let's examine. Take a look. Are these bullet holes? Looks like it. There are two in the wall. From the looks of it, the victim was shot once in the shoulder. The first shot must have missed. Okay, in the shoulder. This changes a lot, actually. If you were shot in the shoulder, with the exception of a few veins, pretty major ones, the shoulder is a pretty good place to get shot because there's not much there. It's going to be a lot of blood, so you do need to do a lot of pressure, but there's nothing vital there. So depending on where though. But there were two holes. Wouldn't that mean two misses? The murder weapon is a .45 caliber revolver. It's very okay. So it did go straight through. Okay, so then once again, that leads me to think that there's not. Well, obviously Apollo didn't do anything, but there's not much you could have done. That would have been tough. It would have been possible. It would have been possible, but tough. I also don't think he would have died that fast, though. Obviously, this Phoenix Wright, it doesn't matter. He could have been shot in the foot and he could have died. That doesn't matter. In real life, I probably wouldn't have died that quickly if Apollo was applying pressure. Obviously, if you just let him bleed out, yeah, he's, you know, if you don't do anything, he's gonna die pretty quickly, but it's very powerful. I believe what we're seeing here is the mark left by the second bullet after it passed through his shoulder. Ouch, that sounds painful. Yeah, Jersey, who would have thought learning about dead bodies is pretty not fun? I don't know why you were so excited to learn about the dead body. It's a dead body. It's not fun. No kidding. I wonder about the murder weapon. The speaker was blaring at the time of the murder. Ah, that's for the monitoring of the stage for this room. Monitoring? Could have jumped in front of the steel-plated Bible. Yes, he could have. If only he had the Bible on his chest. Wasn't there a movie about that where like the Bible like saved a bullet or something? It was really dumb. It pipes in real-time feed from the stage microphones. Useful for knowing when your set is coming up. Yeah, it seems I seem to recall being being loud and vaguely musical. It made it hard to hear Mr. Latusse's last words. Big yawn for me. Dead body. I sleep. What's wrong, Apollo? Your mouth is catching flies. Nothing. It's nothing. Maybe that's how the killer escaped? That's what you were thinking, right? When we arrived on the scene, the killer had already fled. He or she must have had a way out. Low velocity musket ball. Yeah, you're right. I remember that now. I don't know what it was from. It must have been real life, I guess. And the air vent is one possibility, but it's much too small. What if the killer were about your size, Trucy? Did you kill him? I'm just looking at her. Did you kill him? I didn't do it. I was cutting up the dance floor at the time, thank you. I know. Of course I don't think you did it. It's hard to tell with you sometimes, Apollo. Hey, am I done? Guys, oh my god. Are they really gonna do this right now? Stepladder time? Stepladder? Huh? Another ladder. Actually, it's technically a stepladder. Well, hello, Miss Fancy Pants. Please forgive my lack of ladder discrimination. Oh no! I said what? Oh, sorry, not politically correct of me to call it a ladder. The world's gone woke. Can't even call them a ladder anymore. Ugh. I'm less worried about the stepladder, more worried about why it's there. Is the stepladder gonna be important? The stepladder is actually plot relevant. Oh, let's go. So, if you don't know the joke, in every single Phoenix Wright game, the main character and the side character always have an argument about ladder and stepladder. The main character is always calling it a ladder, and the side character, so Phoenix usually calls it a ladder, Apollo calls it a ladder, and then Emma, Maya, I believe Pearl, I don't know if Pearl has a stepladder bit, but now Trucy, they call it the stepladder. There's no like deeper meaning to the joke. It's just the fact they have this argument where it's like, it's a ladder. No, it's a stepladder in every single case. And this time it's gonna be plot relevant? I cannot believe it. Plot relevant stepladder, let's go. You doing sussy, dude? No, I haven't done anything sus in like so long. It was just Hush Hush. Well, Nekopara, but I haven't done anything sus since then. I've made a conscious decision to tone that stuff down. How are you doing, Neon? It's good to see ya. Right now we're talking about step ladders and ladders. Why is the ladder there? Well, to climb, right? To reach something on the ceiling. I still say it's a step ladder. Trying to do better. I'm glad you're doing better. You'll get there, Neon. I believe you. If you ever need anything, you let me know, buddy. You let me know. All right? This is this golden ball. But right now we're investigating a murder scene. Guilty as charged. Helps. Ronan. Ronan! No, don't do it, Ronan. How dare. Step ladder. I can't read it. Whoa. Okay, well, first of all, nothing came through. Very epic. Second of all, thank you, Phoenix Wright. This is Apollo Justice, but hey, welcome on in, Phoenix Wright. Phoenix Wright 0. Oh, my bad. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. My name is Ito Amelia. I'm a jazz singer from the future. I mostly played Blue Archive and now Uma Musume, but today and for the past 3 years I've been playing Phoenix Wright and Professor Layton, and now we're on Hollow Justice. So thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoy your stay here. Welcome to the plane. I don't know why my follow alert didn't work. I need to do some testing later, but hey. Welcome on in. Maybe I just didn't hear it. I could have maybe just not heard it. So, but hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate. We just had the step ladder joke, and now we have ads. Should be the last ad break of the night, though, so hold through it. It's not starting for a bit, though. I'll let you know. Gavin Ears poster here. I'm just sick of seeing those personally. Maybe I'll tear it down. Haha. No tampering with the crime scene, Emma. Maybe there's something else I can tear. No, not the sit-ups. I get to do sit-up. You know, I'm just gonna. Oh, I can't snooze them anymore. I'm gonna wait for the ads to end because I don't want to miss the ads. But the ads are. I don't want you guys to miss the ads or do the sit-ups. I want to wait till after the ads. But hey, ads are starting very soon. If anything crazy happens, I will let you know, fill you in, and I will get to the sit-ups right after the ad break. So enjoy the ads, and I'll see you in a bit. 86,000 followers and growing since the past 30 days? What? Who has 86,000 followers? I think I'll ask after the ads because I think the ads have started. Maybe there's something else I can tear to shreds. But don't look at me. Wait, why are they going to tear Trucy apart? No, don't rip my girl apart. What did she do? What did she do to you? I had Spanish ad about Bumblebee. Oh no. About Bumblebee. Like Bumblebee the movie or Bumblebee like bees? Bumblebee the Autobot. Oh man, I remember that movie was fun. I really liked that movie. I think I went on a date to go see the movie. And I really liked the movie. I feel bad. I didn't like ignore the date. Welcome back from ads. What are you talking about the 86,000 followers? That's what I wanted. That's what I asked you during the ads. But I went on a date with someone and honestly might have been a girlfriend at the time. And I mean, we weren't planning to do anything, but you know, when you go to a movie with, you know, a significant other, you're probably not going to fully watch the movie. But I got so invested. I got so invested. I was like, I didn't even put my arm around her. I did not forget about the sit-ups. I actually wanted to wait. But also, welcome in, Phoenix. I wanted to wait for the ads. So yes, the ads are over. And since you are here, I will do the sit-ups. I just wanted to make sure that you could see them. I think you were in ads when you redeemed them, so now we can do them and you can witness. Oh! Okay, I tried the head. Okay, hold on. Oh, I'm so tired. Okay, sit-ups. I think it's 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh man. Oh boy. Woo. Sure was something. All right. Thank you for the sit-up routine, Phoenix Wright. I hope you enjoyed those 15 sit-ups, because I certainly didn't. Actually, I don't really care. I didn't dislike them. Oh man. Oh boy. Woo. All right. Thank you for the redeem, though. I appreciate it. How are you doing? Welcome on in, Phoenix Wright. I appreciate the follow from earlier. If you were in ads when I was thanking you, welcome on in. We just had the stepladder joke, and they were just about to rip Trucy apart. So, rest in peace, Trucy. Okay, let's look at this TV. All I did was click on this. Yeah, and they were gonna rip Trucy apart, so rest in pieces. Apollo, look at that thing. It's huge. That's a TV. Excuse me. Yeah, a wide flat screen TV. I want one of those. You'll be wanting for a long time. What? You'll be wanting for a long time on your salary, Junior. Wait till you're as famous as Mr. Wright. What? It was then dream. Dude, Phoenix had like nothing. He had like no money. Unless like in between the last game and this game, he made bank and then quit. For June 26th, he only had, they only had 6. Wow, it really did pop off. That's awesome. Yes, you mentioned, it's you. Did you make money? Did you have an illegal gambling ring to make your money? To buy a flat screen? I don't think Daddy was ever rich. Even when he was in law. Yeah, I was gonna say, he was like broke most of his time. Great, just stop with my dreams, why don't you? I do think it is really funny. I mean, I'm sure it's probably a little realistic, but like, the stereotype of being a lawyer is pretty well off. I love that Ace Attorney is like, from the start, they've been like, nah, poor attorney. No, broke attorney. We don't need stereotypes where we're going. Phoenix Wright is a broke loser. He's not a loser, but he is broke. I think that's hilarious. I don't think Apollo is broke. I do think he's definitely not rich though. Ooh, Apollo. Can I eat some of those, please? Absolutely not. I know, but still, I yearn. I yearn. My advice is to hold off on the LCD. Yes, spring for the OLED. Ah, yes, the OLED. Look, you're not the only one eyeing the fruit here. Well then, what are we waiting for? Let's eat. Right. Oh my God, no, guys, stop. Whoa, stop it. Are you too crazy? Emma, you of all people should know better. But she tempted me. She's a temptress. She's 15 and you're an idiot. Emma, I love you. That was really mean. I didn't mean to say that, Emma. I didn't mean that, Emma. I'm sorry. I still love you. But you do have the brain of a child, Emma. I feel bad for her. I want her to be a scientist. Please grow up. She never did. She never got her dream job, so she can't grow up. These bags? Oh, it was here. Did I say case closed? What's this poster? Let's see. This summer, a Legal Eagle. Is that Legal Eagle? Like, no, this came out before Legal Eagle was a thing. Okay, I was gonna say. I was like, is that a reference to Legal Eagle, the YouTube channel? Like the YouTube, like the YouTube lawyers? No. A Legal Eagle's production of Case Closed. That being said, I 100% would watch Legal Eagle perform on stage. I want him to perform as Phoenix Wright in the stage production of Ace Attorney, which there is a stage production. I believe it's a musical, if I'm not mistaken, but I need to watch that. I should have watched that with you guys when I did the Ace Attorney watch along. Looks like a poster from a different show. One I wouldn't mind seeing real soon. Did we get everything here? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I'm so dumb. When they said someone your size could have done it and it got through the... Okay, so the kid shot the guy, or at least the kid was in the room when the guy died. Okay. The blind kid. The much to buy guy. Ooh, what a pretty brooch. Ooh, Emma. You're not gonna say, can I have it, please, are you? Oh. Look, you may be cute, little girl of 15, But that doesn't get you any special treatment with me. Oh, she's like, oh, I thought I could use my cuteness to my advantage. It's not healthy to envy the young, Emma. It's not about envy, it's about tampering with evidence. Note to self, Emma lacks a sense of humor. Use caution. You need to learn respect for your elders a little. Something seems so familiar about this brooch. Was that on the kids? I don't know if that was on his thing. How old is Emma? Okay, so she's 25. She's only like 3 years older than Apollo. Interesting. What's this? Trucy's still after that brooch, clearly. No way! If you want that bad, get your daddy to buy it for you. Daddy always says, Trucy, if you want something, go find or borrow it. Oh, and when in doubt, beg. Leave it to Mr. Right. I should be concerned about Trucy's future. Yeah, you should. As much as I love him, he's kind of a bad father. Point proven. Where is he? Is he still in the hospital? I guess Gavin made it feel like it was like a day or two after the trial that we're at this. So he might still be in the hospital. But I'm more concerned about the owner of that brooch. All right, I think we're good here. All right, next room. Near Look, there's a little window over there. Maybe the killer escaped through that, or maybe the killer shot through that window. Oh, you know what it probably was? The real killer was on the other side of the window. The blind kid was in the room. Probably heard the gunshot and then escaped because he was like, oh crap, somebody's gonna die, so I'm leaving. But the real killer shot through that window and maybe placed the gun, or maybe he was gonna shoot the kid and so he was shot in. I don't know. It's barely big enough for me to get my head through. Not to mention it only opens a crack. What? It was just saying it was possible. Right. No harm in that. Except I'm pretty sure it is impossible. It is not possible, but okay. You could peek into the room through it, though, you know. You give her a little bit of credit. You tried, Emma. Or, Trucy, you tried. Seeing the mirrors all lined up like that makes me think I'm really in a dressing room. You are in a dressing room. Yeah, I was gonna say you are in a dressing room. It must be makeup. I've never heard of most of these brands. Maybe they're Virginian? All I know is that they sure don't make for much of a clue. Thanks, Trucy. That's also not what I clicked on. I clicked on the chair, not the makeup. Look at all these presents. La Mirror sure is popular. Ooh, I wonder what's inside. We can't open them, can we? Probably not a good idea. You never know what you might find in one of these boxes. Bombs, razors, ransom notes. It could be anything. I'm never having a birthday party again. No, Trucy! You should have a 16th one at least. No, don't give up. This one is one of those rings, right? At Barber's? A permanent dryer. Want me to curl those bangs of yours? No thanks. I'm surprised you know how to curl bangs, but you seem like a boyish girl, you know? Not a girly girl. Better not mess with his hair, Emma. It's part of his identity, you know? I mean, that's kind of a Phoenix thing, so yeah. Roses. What an amazing bouquet. I mean, it's giant. Those roses are huge. Not sure I approve. It'd be better if this flower was a bit more... Oh. The flower fell off. What happened to preserving the crime scene, Emma? It's fine. Oh, just put it back, see? Okay. How scientific. Dude, I love Emma so much. Gun. This is the murder weapon, isn't it? Revolver. That's right. A big 45 caliber revolver. Wow. I wonder who brought this in here. So, I thought only police were allowed to have one of these. Why are you giving me that look? I didn't do it. I didn't. Listen, I was out in the hall eating snackoos when it happened. Do you even have a gun? Does Emma have a gun now? Emma, you don't have a gun, do you? I feel like we shouldn't give Emma that much power. I don't think she would know how to use it. Be like a Kirinomon from Blue Archive. Be shooting random stuff. I know. No one here thinks you did it, Emma. It's hard to tell with you sometimes, Apollo. Hey, what have I done? Hey, if the killer brought the revolver, it must mean they had planned this from the start. That's right? Okay. Here to the court record. 45 caliber revolver, very deadly. You know, Apollo, I was wondering, what's a caliber? And what does 45 mean? Huh? You want me to tell you? It's the size of the barrel. Simply put, the larger the caliber, the bigger the round. The bullet, in the other words, the bigger the bullet, the bigger bullets do more damage. Wow, chalk 1 point up for forensic science. I mean, it's kind of forensic science. You know it. But it's not 45 inches, right? That's too big. No, Emma, it's not a 45-inch bullet. No. The bullet is not 45 inches. Good job, Emma. Or good job, Trucy. Good job. I'm so proud of you, Trucy. You figured it out. You cracked the case. No, it's not in inches. What's the unit of measurements? They use Miss Science. Well... Emma, how do you not know this? Emma, you should know this. As a scientist, this is the only measurement you use. I hope I'm right. It's millimeters, right? It should be millimeters. I'm pretty sure it's millimeters. You should know this. This is the only unit of measurement you should use. Hush. Kids shouldn't ask so many questions. Emma, it's millimeters. Talk to me when you get some bullet jello, yeah. That's a body, isn't it? Ah. The classic. We love to see it. It's assistant's first dead body. I still remember when Pearl saw her first dead body. I still don't know why I brought a 9-year-old to the crime scene, but I would never change it. That is a valid reaction to seeing a dead body. The valid reaction to seeing me introduce a 15-year-old to a dead body. Well, Trucy, what do you think of your first dead body? You're officially an Ace Attorney assistant. You've seen a dead body at a very young age, a traumatizing age. How does it make you feel? Sure is, the victim no less. Let's take a closer look. Yeah. Why don't you put your face down in that bullet? Look at his face. You see how his eyes aren't moving? You see how there's no soul in his body? How does that make you feel, Trucy? Does that make you feel great? Don't you regret being excited to do this job? Why do we bring them in here? I know it's anime and like anime is always like underage stuff. Like that's fine. I don't really care. It's just funny. It's just funny. Why? Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Oh, the poor children of Phoenix Wright. Yes, join the server. Thank you, Nappy. We have fun in there. Thank you. Me? No, you should go first, Trucy. Really? Will you two stop bickering and get over here? Munch, 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 munch. He was writing something. Is that blood? Yes, Trucy, that is blood. Why don't you examine this one, Apollo? It's not millimeters. No, it's over. I don't even know. Is this its own measurement? Let me see. What? Oh my god. What measurement is caliber? Oh. Okay, so it's 0.45 inches, I see. Duh, I'm stupid. Okay. So caliber, okay, because you would call it a 9mm. Okay, so you would just say millimeter, yeah. So not 9mm, yeah. I forgot, I got confused. So caliber is in inches, or percentage of inches, and you would otherwise just call it millimeter. Okay, I see. That makes sense. So I knew there was millimeters somewhere in there, but you would just say it's an 11mm round, but you would just call that 45. Okay, I get it. I get. See, Emma, that would have taken you 2 seconds to Google. And I was so confident that it was 45mm. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I'm gonna pull out the ruler. How big is 45mm? This isn't. Oh yeah, that would be. 45mm would be. Yeah, 45mm would be very, 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 very small. Okay. I was definitely not millimeters. Or no, would that be? No, that'd be very big, right? That'd be very big. Dude, do I not know my measurements? Maybe I suck at this. I think I suck at this. The 9mm. No, yeah, 9mm is about like a 1/4 inch, and a 45mm would be, yeah, half that. So it'd be, yeah, that would be rest in pieces. Yeah, very, very big, very big. So I was wrong. I don't know anything about guns. It shows you how American I am. I'm very American. And we're looking at blood, apparently. You know more about red stuff than I do. Yep. Yeah, the 45 caliber is huge. Says who? Something is strange about this blood, though. Is that what it looks like? Can you explain? I know it looks like a word, but no clues here. What do you mean no clues here? This is the entry wound. Apollo, look at this hand. He's holding something. Hey, no touching. You can throw all the snacks you'd like at me, Emma, but sooner or later, you're going to run out of them. He raised a good point. I'm a bit intrigued by this scene. Let's take a look. See there? He's holding something. What's this? Ooh, keys. A key ring? You think it might belong to the killer? Certainly a possibility. An unusual key ring. What unusual keys? This could be a vital clue. Keyring out of the court record. Okay. We go back again. The body was holding a key ring. I wonder what it could mean. It must mean something. It doesn't look like the kind of Mr. Latouche would use. The question is, whose key ring was it? Well, you're practically you are a detective, Emma. Poor Emma. She doesn't get to do her job. Practically. I'm glad it brings him so much joy to mock me. Yeah, you imagine using an 11mm mechanical pencil. That's wild. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna make a save here, and we're gonna call it for today. Now, I want to see... Oh, I already saved. Okay. I want to see if Odie is still streaming, because I want to say hi to Odie. There's Odie. Oh, that like fully exited the game. I didn't mean to do that. Guess we're going here. But yeah. Easier than opening it up again. Okay, let's go see. Is Odie still streaming? She is. Oh, I thought she was gonna be collabing today. Maybe she's collabing later. But Odie is, yeah, let's go say hi. Odie is back from a while, and she's doing some art, it looks like. Odie's very, very cute and very wholesome. and she likes racing. She likes racing on her motorcycle in real life, but also in VTuber life. So yes, let's go say hello to Odie. And I will see you on Wednesday, where we will do some Blue Archive dates. We're going to date some people in Blue Archive, and it will be fun. It will be cute, it will be fun, it will be wholesome, and yes. So okay, let's go say hello to Odie. Bye-byes.